Tube. Hopefully. Been having some connection problems all over the damn internet today. But yeah, hopefully we're here. Hopefully we're live. I'm just trying to get my little interface up so I can see if it's working, but hopefully we are. Hi, everybody. How are you doing? We're here on YouTube. This is Matisse. I'm Purz. And I'm going to give Matisse a minute to introduce himself.
Cool, yeah. Hey, I'm Matisse. Let's see, I do some streaming over on Twitch. Generally, I guess a lot of the stuff that I do is around like automating workflows, making stuff just sort of like gamified, and sort of making a Subway Surfer for my streamers to watch while I'm programming so that they don't get bored while I'm rendering. So the whole goal of that stream stuff is just to make a bunch of little games and like websites that people can kind of play around on. And some of the stuff that I watch Purz do around like making these workflows and being able to get them out there are things that I actually have out on the website that we've learned how to make it so that my computer is usable in a network so that other people can then call into these comfy workflows.
One sec, I got an audio problem. Give me 1 sec.
Sick.
Okay, that should fix it. Go ahead, sorry.
Sick. So benefit of this means that we are all able to use these things without needing to worry about it. Downside is it means a lot of noobs are starting to ask questions. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, dude, it's great. It gets us to a point where a lot of people are able to use these resources without needing to understand it. So that's sort of what I do. I just sort of go in, automate workflows, and make it so that other people can use this stuff without really understanding it completely. Yeah, blame Joviex as well.
Yeah. Joviex is here too. He makes some plugins and all kinds of cool stuff. Yeah, well, welcome everyone. Tonight, we're going to play with some new toys that just came out with for Comfy. One is Marigold Depth thing. I think we're going to try Magic Animate. And yeah, we'll just play with the new stuff and see what it do. And we're going to do a walkthrough of some of the workflows and stuff that Matisse has weaponized for his sites. So yeah, it'll be fun. We're going to mess around and make some stuff. And I'm going to keep drinking coffee.
Yeah, it's a good idea. By the way, if you do a Luma key, I think the only thing you'll lose is my beard, and nobody needs to see my beard.
All right, Comfy. I think we're good. All right, well, this is Marigold Depth. As you can see, it's quite colorful. It's flickery because I don't know how to use it yet, but we'll get there. Hey, Vivax. Yeah. I think it's gonna be flickery. I don't know if it's really for video yet. But basically it's a more I don't know what the word is. It's a more accurate depth map, I guess, than the older ones. And we also have the ability to add these gradient color maps to it to give it even more depth. So the depth checkpoint does recognize it as black and white, and then you can do this for like human viewability. But I don't think there's a checkpoint yet that gives a crap about the spectral inputs. I tried running one of the spectral inputs through AnimateDiff, like the AnimateDiff ControlNet, you know, that ControlNet GIF ControlNet. It's like a new ControlNet, yeah. And it came out interesting, but I think it's looking at black and white too, so yeah. But yeah, let's do some depth map stuff, and I'll show you guys how to install that. That's you go to Manager, Install Custom Nodes, and you search for Marigold, and it's right here, Marigold Depth Estimation in ComfyUI. So you install it, but then you'll notice it says here, in addition to the custom node, you need the model and diffusers format. So like note, see details in repo. One of the best things to always do when you install these nodes is to just click on this here, like the blue link on the left to the GitHub, and just check the installation instructions, because sometimes there's little things that you need to do to get them to work. And it saves you having to ask me on my channel why it doesn't work. Yeah, I mean, none of this stuff is straightforward, and this is always, you know, we're all learning how to do this. None of us, well, some of us are data scientists, but most of us are just artists making cool stuff. So yeah, whatever. So yeah, install Marigold, and then you need to download this Marigold like diffuser model and put it in the folder, or do what it says here: run this command in this folder in command if you're comfortable with that. Yeah, it's actually a really fast one to do. Get it all set up and running, restart Comfy, and then you just type in Marigold. Hey, Tony.
So, Purz, real quick, I was thinking, you know how you have a mask there that's got green and red and blue, and
Yeah,
inside of the what's it called? Um, the IP adapter, there's that mask input node where you can
yeah.
take the input of a red, a green, and a blue as separate masks and take those as different input spaces. Potentially, you can use this input depth map as like general like mixture for another space, like just a way to mix different spaces together.
Yeah. Well, we actually have a better way of doing that called segmentation.
Oh yeah, nice.
So like you could take input footage and say, I want the person, I want the, the background, I want the trees, and then they all come out as different colors. Then you can actually mask those in IPAdapter and say, for the trees, I want this kind of tree. For the person, I want this kind of person. For the background, I want this kind of background. And then it's called attention masking, and it totally I haven't played with it enough yet to like have a really good opinion on it, but that's how it works. It can mask out stuff and apply different IP adapters to different things that it sees. And as far as I know, you can load batches now, which means you can like IP adapter across an entire video as it happens, which is like wild. But yeah, I have to play with it more to see like how it actually works. But yeah, this Marigold depth estimation node, you just load it up, Marigold, you'll see it, Marigold depth estimation. It has a whole bunch of settings. I think you can just pretty much leave them alone. They're kind of explained here, but and let me know if my mic is still getting distorted. I turned it down a bit.
Definitely is. It's popping every so often.
Oh, really?
I can hear it over on Discord as well, so I can definitely vouch for that.
Well, that's a bummer. Out. Sorry, guys. I have a whole new audio set up, so it's probably what's going on. Is it still happening?
I don't hear it.
Words.
Yep, sounds good for the moment.
Great. All right. Well, we'll keep going and let me know if it keeps.
Did it for a second.
Oh. What is it doing exactly? Can you describe it?
It kind of sounds like if you have your plug not all the way in, and like it's got this static kind of robotic, like you're talking into a muffled microphone sound.
Is it any better?
Whoa! Now it sounds like you're in a really big room.
Okay, I'm gonna rewire my sound system so you take over for a little bit. Tell the people about your holograms.
Awesome. We just have our presenter here in a huge room back in the back of the room, apparently. So, yeah, dude, this is some cool stuff. Yeah, one of the things that I was just talking about, which was similar to the attention masking thing, I think that Purz just was saying there, which is, I don't know that was a thing that you could do where you could take out the different items and then like colorize them in that way. I didn't like I've heard of being able to do that before. I've seen like the CFAR10 database or data set that you can like choose the different items from, but I've never actually seen that as like a thing that's like in a workflow. So that's very cool to hear that that's like something that's possible. Just do it that way for the rest of the time. Just like constantly in the back of the room, just echoing like that. That'd be very funny. But yeah, dude, it's kind of cool. Some of the stuff that we've kind of seen inside of here, I don't think that you guys can actually see my screen, so I can't really show anything on that side of things. But one of the things that I've found kind of interesting is a lot of the workflows that Purz have showed in the past, like the ability to take in any set of these pictures and then take like multiple output, what are those called? Like frame rates or whatever. That has been really helpful for learning that. I wonder if I can't hear Purz on Discord though at some point in time, if he'll be reconnected to OBS and not to here. That looks like that might have just happened. All right, there we go. Well, I hear him now on Discord too, so that might be exactly what's going down. Oh, you sound great right now. Cool.
Hello.
All right, great. It happened the other way around.
Okay. I think I'm back.
Let's see. I think I am seeing least I'm hearing you. I'm not sure where you
Cool.
are.
I think that'll do it. Hello, words. Sorry about the technical difficulties, y'all. It's no fun. It's no fun. Yeah, my audio interface has been pooping the bed lately, so I tried to use my Mac as an audio interface, but I'm not going to do that. Yeah, so just let me know if I turn into a robot again. Otherwise, here we are. So yeah, one of the things that we've both been really nerding out about lately is like just the ability to generate depth maps for these animations that we're making and then use them on the looking glass, the 3D holographic screen that both of us are lucky enough to have on our desks. And yeah, it is like way too much fun to make 3D AI animations on these things. Like I wish you could see them in real life. Like we can't
Oh yeah.
you can't even film it and show people what it looks like because you need two cameras, like you need two eyes for the depth to work. So like if there's motion and you look left to right, even with a camera, because it's one camera, you can't tell what's going on. The image has to be still on the looking glass and you have to move the camera. So it's like this whole thing that we can't even show people unless we can show them in the real world, So I'm
Yeah,
hoping
the best you can get is like going to that blocks glass site, which like you can only get the static versions of them too. It's not even the whole thing, man. It's so
yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, if you guys go to blocks.glass/Purz, you can see a bunch of my I think it's let me check that URL before you guys go there. Yeah. These are all my holograms for Looking Glass, and when you click on them and you have a Looking Glass, you can actually cast them over to the Looking Glass with this button. But yeah, as you can see there, in real life they're three-dimensional because of the way the screen is.
Oh.
So if you can imagine what video looks like this in real life, it's pretty trippy. And that's all possible with AnimateDiff and depth maps because AnimateDiff is so smooth. The depth maps that it generates, especially the Zoe ones, they're really smooth too, and it makes for these really like captivating animations on these new devices. So
You are still popping in and out every so often there, by the way. It's not as
Really?
bad sounding, but it is still going to fuzz.
that is super annoying.
Fun times, man. That's tech for you, right?
I'll restart my interface. One sec.
Blocks Looking Glass as well, which are just under MatisseTec. I've got a couple of those. And those ones are just like the same thing where it's like they're very cool looking. You get some really nice outputs from them, but unless you look at them at the looking glass itself, it's not quite the same. Because I mean, like while you can use your phone and like rotate around and make it look cool, it's not quite as cool as being able to like make it like it feels like you can touch the dang thing sometime. Like I sometimes like hold up the screen and I'm like I swear it's like right here. It's a little trippy, man.
Yeah,
But
you
yeah,
can
some of
like
the
you like
and
put
you're
your
back, nice.
finger in it. You can like put your finger in the animation. Like it's crazy.
Yeah, yeah. It's so trippy. It's like I can kind of get my hand behind the object. What's happening here?
Yeah. So right now I'm gonna just make a quick AnimateDiff thing, and we're gonna use ControlNet, depth ControlNet with the new Marigold things that I made, and see what they do.
Nice.
Whoa. So we'll start with a K sampler. That's the the thing that does the K sampling. VIE decode out of that into a video combine node. Same old output. I've done this 1,000 times on stream, so those of you who have been here before know exactly what we're up to. A model from the K sampler out to a load checkpoint. Clip. We want a clip text encode. We want 2 of those. That'll be our positive and our negative prompt. And we need an empty latent image. 16 frames. In between our model, we want an AnimateDiff loader. We want to add a context options node into the context options slot. And then we run the model through it into the K sampler. So if you were to think of it this way, it would go checkpoint, AnimateDiff, K sampler, sort of order of operations wise. And then the next thing we need to do is the clip. ControlNet exists on the clip. So AnimateDiff exists on the model, and ControlNet exists on the clip. So we need to add ControlNet. ControlNet, apply advanced. We need the ControlNet loader advanced. We're going to use depth. All right. We got the VHS node suite. We're going to load the VHS load video. I'm going to upload one of those videos I made today. There we go. I think that's 24 frames. I can't remember, but we can check. Is that file and downloads, I believe? Yes, and it is properties. It is 1 second, so this is 24 frames. So that's fine. We're only going to do 16 anyway. Yes, okay. And ControlNet, blah, blah, blah. All right, cool. So this image goes into here, and our frame count will go into our batch size. So we need to convert batch size to an input. And
Go DJ2.
Plug that in. Okay. So we don't need to convert this to a depth map because it already is a depth map. So we don't need to use a preprocessor for this. But if it wasn't a depth map, this is where we would add the Marigold node and the in between the load video and the rest of this stuff. So it would generate the depth maps. But I already made them, so it saved us some time. I'm going to force a frame rate of 24 frames per second. I'm going to load 16 frames out of this video. We're going to skip no frames at the beginning, and we're going to load every single frame. Frame count goes to batch size, which means this controls how many frames we're generating. We're using the depth on 1 with the ControlNet from Marigold, depth pass from Marigold. So we'll put I don't know, bank robber escaping after a robbery, holding a bag of cash. Let's add NSFW and nude to the negative prompts because here we are on YouTube. Colors red and green. So once this starts running, I will clean up this node group and you can see, oops, what did I miss? VAE goes to VAE. Badoosh. There we go. It's that easy. Oh, no, it's not. I forgot to select the correct AnimateDiff. I tried to use a SDXL AnimateDiff with SD15, and as we know, nobody knows.
That size difference thing that pops up when that happens is so annoying. It's like,
very
oh, yeah,
confusing.
Cool.
It's very confusing. It's like that happens all the time with like images and models and stuff. It's like, oh, it's a tensor size mismatch, but I don't know what that means.
It's like, I don't know what that means, but I've seen it pop up enough times that I know I did something wrong with my models.
Yeah, it's usually a mismatch. Something's a mismatch between SD15 and SDXL. Maybe it's your ControlNet, maybe it's your AnimateDiff, maybe it's one of your checkpoints. Your checkpoint's SDXL, but your AnimateDiff is 1.5. That'll break it. Oh, you know what happened here? We didn't actually connect the ControlNet, so this is just prompts. This is just straight prompt. Pretty much nailed it. Let's try to get this happening, though. So we have to actually pass the prompt through it. I think my chat's asleep because normally one of them would be like, hey, idiot.
You missed this.
Yeah. Shame on you,
man,
chat.
I got a node that's gonna help. I've got a node that's gonna help out what you just did there so much. It makes that clip positive and clip negative a single node that you pass through in a single chat thing, and it's gonna make your workflow look a little cleaner here.
Well,
I'll get that out eventually.
Speaking of which, have you seen the Portrait Maker one?
The Portrait Maker one, I have not.
Okay, let me run this, and then I'll pull that up. No, this is not it.
Number of workflows that come out daily is like blowing me away, dude. I love this. Like, people come up with the best things.
Is it Portrait Master? Yeah, look at this.
What in the heck am I looking at here? Skin poop? Well, what the heck is going on here?
So that node replaces
AI.
your prompt. You just like feed the string into your prompt, right? As the prefix or suffix to your prompt. And then
Okay, this is awesome.
that has sliders and selectors for like a dynamic prompt. So you can do like the Skyrim style thing. You put your thing on like LCM or whatever, and then auto cue, and then hit auto cue, and then you can go in and just play with the sliders, and in pretty much real time, it keeps like updating it. It's really cool.
This is really cool. Wait,
Yeah.
what's the library for this one? Definitely
But
want to
like,
see that one
the
because like
results
if
are
this can go
really
through
the results are really cool. Like you see how
if
it
this can go through like a turbo, that would be great. Like just get faces like generated instantly.
yeah, you
Use
could.
those
It's
for
just
like
literally just you can see
IPAdapter.
it's a clip like a text. You just encode it to a clip and use
Oh
it as the
my
prompt.
gosh.
That's all it is. It's literally just a prompt maker, but you can use it to dial in someone's face. It's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool.
So that's Flora Stefano.
Huh.
And
I
there's
guess
the
that's an
link.
interesting point. There's nothing stopping you from generating strings in the first place.
Hey, it
I've seen
worked.
things that modify the string, but nothing that
This
does
is really
quite like
good,
that.
actually.
Oh yeah, that's like the same pretty much.
Okay, let's make it the right resolution, or at least something close. Try that again. So we cut off her head, unfortunately. That's illegal.
Nothing wrong with that. That seems like the exact same picture.
Oh, is my chat broken? I thought I pasted a link. Maybe it didn't work.
Dude, the problem I have with YouTube chat is if you're watching a video as a VOD, it doesn't like you can't click them.
Oh, here we go. Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, because I've been trying to
Sorry,
watch a couple of your videos.
I missed so
but-
much chat, guys. Sorry, my thing was bugged out there. What's up, Norseman? What's up, DJ Tio? What's up? Holy cow. Hey there. I got a
people here
feeling
for
his
days.
Purz has used Comfy before, yeah, a couple times. I've been having a blast using SDXL Turbo and NDI into Touch Designer with Comfy. Yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, they should make some GPT integration or something to interpret the errors for noobs. Yeah, absolutely. An ugly maker and call it diarrhea. Nice, I like it.
Actually,
Dialator.
Teo, there's a GPT integration that somebody did to make your own custom nodes. That they just fed it all the current custom node like that people have docs for.
That's true.
And
I saw that
the
one.
whole thing is to like make your own custom node generator, which is pretty easy. It's actually like one of the best ones I've seen so far.
This is really neat. It's really sticking to the depth.
Yeah, dude, that
Holy
looks
cow.
pretty dang much exactly like
I really
what you,
I like the flickery background stuff too. It's making crazy stuff in the skyline. This is sometimes these errors are actually, they're good, So let's add Marigold in let's just add it in to the flow here, and then we can try another clip. Pexels, let's try I don't know. What'd be a cool clip? Drone footage maybe?
when everybody wants an AI just because lol. Jovix, it's because it helps people who don't know how to write it in the first place though. That's what I'm saying. Not that like it's needed, but that like it means that then anybody can do it. Like that's the thing that's so cool about it. Because then
Yeah,
you can
I can't
show
do
somebody else and be like, "Hey, here's what I've gotten so far." And it doesn't have to be like just the idea. It can be like somewhat written.
Here, finish my homework.
Yeah, pretty much. The mid ECC, yeah. Oh, dude, Teo, literally, I was trying to make a OSC input output. Literally, I was trying to do that, and I failed because I couldn't figure out how to get the server to not be blocking the UI. If you have that, yes, I want that. Like 100%, yes, I want that because I got my keyboard that I wanted to use as live input.
Give it to me.
Give me them nodes. I need this. I'm replacing Touch Designer.
Yeah, I really like the idea of making a Touch OSC interface for interacting with diffusion like Turbo, because
Yeah, yeah,
if
exactly.
your GPU's fast enough, right, you've got this little iPad or whatever, and you can just or even your MIDI controller and have everything on the slide, like the prompt weights of certain things along the knobs
Right, the
of your
prompt weights.
slider.
Maybe you have like a switch statement and you've got like 15 different possible prompts and you're just swapping between the prompts. Like, dude, there can be anything.
Yeah.
It'd be so much fun. I
Be
already
really
have
neat.
ideas that I want to implement. Like, yeah.
I'm just looking for some drone footage that's a little faster here. A lot of these are like nice sweeping. Here we go. I want to see how it does something like this.
Oh yeah, yeah, that would be sick as a depth map. That would be cool.
All right, let's try it. This is Stefano Ronaldo. Check out their stuff. Stefano Ronaldo. I always like to shout out the Pexels people because they drop dope footage for us to use. Yeah, Stefano Ronaldo. I've used their stuff before. I've talked to them on Instagram a couple times. Very cool. They have awesome drone footage on Pexels. If you want to just grab it, you can play with it. You can use it. I used this one for a piece before. Just
Whoa.
wicked, just wicked. A lot of the stuff on Pexels can be kind of mid, but this guy and a lot of the drone FPV guys are just putting out awesome stuff for free. It's great.
Yeah, that's a hobby that if I had like a couple, what is it, like $5,000 or whatever to burn on a drone, that I would definitely think would be cool. But nope.
I know, and somewhere to do something cool like that. Like I'm in the city.
Oh yeah, that's
where
the
am I gonna
problem.
go? So let's add that footage. VHS load video path. Paste in the path
Yo,
to
what's
the
up, Doc?
video. Hey, duct tape. The gang's all here. All right, let's only load 24 frames because Marigold takes forever. Force rate 24.
Oh, I was thinking about the flickeriness that you had on your other one. Can you potentially take an every other on it and then do a film interpolation between it to potentially decrease that flickering?
I don't think it'll decrease the flickering. I think it'll just change where it happens because the
Yeah,
flickering is
yeah,
being
where the
done
flickering
by the
is.
yeah, be done by the depth thing. But yeah, I like that idea, or I like the idea of actually interpolating the depth map later. Right?
Yeah, because I was trying to
Because then it
interpolate
chills
bones
out a
maps
bit.
and it worked
Yeah.
really well.
Yeah, because it chills out that flicker a bit. I mean, it slows it down, but that flicker
Oh,
is death on the looking glass. Like it just breaks the immersion immediately.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, so we have our assembled images. We're gonna actually we're gonna put them into the depth thing, but I think we're also gonna save them to a video combined, just so I only have to do them once. Because Marigold does take forever. So we'll save them as a Marigold depth animation. And that way, after I pre-process one, if we want to run it again, I can just use the footage we just pre-processed. This is a good workflow whenever you're pre-processing footage because, like, you only have to do it once, right? There's no reason to do it 50 times if you're trying to work on something.
Absolutely.
So, load the video, do the thing, save the output, and you can also pass it through. So you can just let it run through, but you also have this output saved. So next time, if I go, I didn't like that prompt, I don't have to do this again because this step will take a while. Apparently increasing this increases the speed, but I didn't find it to increase the speed much more, but it definitely increased the VRAM usage. Yeah, and repeat batch size. It loads more of it into the memory at once. So I don't know. Yeah, it's not much faster. It just uses more VRAM. I think it just gives it more room to play. I feel like if I understood the settings more, I could make that work. But even on if you look on the thing, this is great. Regularizer strength, reduction method, max iter, tolerance are settings for the ensembling process. I don't fully know how to use them yet.
Nice. Very nice.
It's like they were options, so I exposed them. Have fun.
That's kind of like on the guided imagery thing where it's like I made extra variables for you guys. I don't actually know what the hell they do, but I made you some variables.
Yeah. You can try stuff if you want. That's like the motion, this one here, the motion model settings.
Yeah.
This one? Yeah, like what is this?
Yeah. Nope. No thanks. Don't know.
I made a comparison video where I changed a bunch of these numbers and they were all just different in undiscernible ways. Like the grid looks hilarious. It's just like 9 different or whatever, 12 different, completely different animations. And they're like, it's on an XY plot, so like it makes no sense at all. I was gonna release it on Twitter as a shit post, but I didn't. Be
Like,
like,
look
well,
how
this
much
is
I
how this
understand from
works,
this
guys.
thing.
Yeah, yeah. I screwed up the batch size, so we're gonna have to use this combined one anyway. So good thing we did this, hey? What happened there is I forgot to plug the frame count into the batch size, so it's gonna do this, and then it's gonna crap out when it hits the K sampler because it doesn't know how big of a batch to do. Which is fine because once this craps out, instead of loading this video, I can bypass this node and just load the depth video into here and plug it into ControlNet. You see? Because we already made it, so we don't have to make it again. Because you can see it's not fast. This is only
Yeah, I
24
was gonna say
frames.
this
You know what
thing
I mean?
that's
This is a
expensive,
3090.
man.
Yeah, yeah. It's a 3090. This is not. Marigold is not. As far as I understand, it's not really for video. I think it's more for stills.
Mm.
But maybe that's just because we can't render it fast enough yet. So I don't know. Maybe there's something down the road that's going to make it a lot faster. But as you can see, it's got a seed and a step count. Like this is a diffusion. This Marigold thing. It's not a. It doesn't work like the other ones. Like there's some actual diffusion going on with this model.
It's definitely doing some sort of sampling because you can
And yeah,
definitely
10
tell that it's
steps.
got
Yeah.
the output type.
Yeah.
I mean, this looks interesting. This looks different. I'm excited. I want to find this new node. Actually,
Yeah.
what I want to find, which I'm not sure if it's going to be at all useful to say, but what I want to find is how the heck do I find out that percentage that you have up in the top of your browser window? I want to know like how I get that in the WebSocket. I can't figure that out.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I have no idea.
I need to report that on the website, and I can't figure out where that number goes.
You mean this thing?
Yeah, exactly. That the percent done.
Yeah. The TQDM
Yeah,
bar?
JobyX, the TQ DM bar thing, the one, at least that's what they call it over on the other one. But not everybody uses it, so I don't know what that general, like where the general percentages of things are. Because if we could figure that out, then we could make a much better output. Because like right now, not everybody outputs their how completed their node is. So a node graph sometimes will give you a percentage, but usually it'll just be for like specific nodes. So it'd be good to be able to calculate it across all of them and give like a much more like, hey, this workflow will take this long generally.
Try to remember how I had my stream. Sorry about this, everybody. There we go. That comfy in there so y'all can see it. One of these days, I will learn how to stream. I
Why?
swear.
Just keep doing that excuse. It's better.
One of these days. So yeah, Matisse has a whole arcade on his Twitch channel. I don't think it's been active for a little while, right? But you've been into the machine
Yeah.
learning stuff. But at some point, you should fire that thing back up and yeah, you guys got to see it. It's really neat. It's fully interactive. What is Unity and Touch Designer? And I mean, you can explain it better than I can.
Yeah. I mean, that's pretty much exactly what's going on. Like it uses Unity, it uses Touch Designer to render the engine is Unity for the actual system that like renders the game. Touch Designer is what renders all of the like color modifications to the actual final image that you guys are seeing. I actually use Chatain to be able to take in my microphone and the audio so that I can basically have like a live like light show that can basically be shown. Between these things, that then allows for the output of that into an NDI output. So if you guys are interested in some of the conversation that happened earlier, where there was a conversation about using NDI and why I was like, dude, I just found out that there's an NDI node in Comfy, and why I'm specifically very excited about this is because I've been using Touch Designer as an NDI tool to basically take in and output a lot of these videos and resources from other computers and be able to modify them in an interesting way. So in this case, it's going to be, hey, now the thing that used to be a arcade that was just able to change the colors, hey, how about we run machine learning on the entire image and use it as an image to image? Like it's basically a video, but each frame of it can be an input image into a machine learning call. So we can actually have chat potentially modifying live Unity, like views, live worlds. So that's definitely the space that I'm trying to get into moving forward. That world isn't gone completely yet, but it'll be definitely changing a bit.
Right on. Yeah, it's like you should have seasons or something, you know, like a Minecraft server or something where it's like, you know, this season we're doing this season we're doing
Yeah.
this.
Like this time you guys can plant like what are those called? The snowman or whatever on the floor.
Mm. Yeah, I liked that thing you were doing too with the destructible ground, like the craftable
Oh yeah,
areas and
dig.
stuff is really cool.
Man, yeah, that's actually one thing that I really miss about that is one piece of the stream that I actually kind of miss. So I don't know if you guys have seen Twitch streams that much, or really, this doesn't work on YouTube, but like in general on Twitch streams, you can't really like click the video. It doesn't really like do anything, but like there's nothing stopping you from clicking it. So somebody wrote an extension, which I'm not sure if you guys know much about Twitch extensions, but basically all they are is it just is basically a little bit of JavaScript that lives there that lets you do whatever you want. And in this case, it lets you capture where they clicked on your screen. So what we thought would be kind of fun on our stream, it was a work of love with the chat coming up with a lot of the ideas along the way. But basically, what came up to the idea here was how about we make this world that has like this DJ stage on it, take in the clicks from the chat, and then we can do a raycast just like you do in a video game, where you're clicking on a screen, and then you're like where you're clicking on the game in the video game can be put into the game on the screen can be put into the game. So why don't we take that click on the video and basically cast it into the game? And we figured that math out, which was a pain in the butt. That was actually like 5 or 6 streams. But what was really sick about it was there's this tool that we found, which let us literally like if you're clicking the ground, you could click a tool up on the top and you can rise or lower the ground. And it was this thing called Digger. So like it was literally using this like really great like system that somebody else had built. So like it was an advertisement for their awesome tool at the same time. So they ended up giving it to us for free, which was just like amazing. It was just this like really great set of like people were excited to like put their tools into it. I was like, why? Wonderful.
I'm not blown
Oh,
away
dude, it
by
looks like it
this.
finished.
I'm blown away by this depth map.
Oh wow, that's actually kind of good.
I mean, it's a great depth map. Like, yeah, it's screw it. Let's see what it makes. All right. So that will be in my comfy output folder. Let me find that real quick. There it is. And we're going to copy as path. And I'm going to paste that path in here. I'm going to bypass the Marigold depth estimation. We're going to just move those down a little bit. We don't actually need to use it right now. In fact, let's just unplug all of it and just have it chilling over here, not doing nothing. And we're going to load these 24 frames of the thing I just made into the animation. Width is 960, height is 512, so I think we are good to go. And I should probably change the prompt to drone footage over a mountain. I don't know,
Nice.
1970s Japan. Yeah, I mean, it's probably not going to do any of that because it's 16 frames, but YOLO.
You use the blip model that much? Because I feel like that might look really good with this one because it knows what it's looking at there.
For what?
For finding out what's inside of it and extending your clip prompt.
No, because I hate blip.
Oh, well, never mind then.
It's not that I hate blip. Let me rephrase that. Blip is stupid. Yes, blip is stupid.
Fair enough.
I love the idea. I think it's amazing what they did. It's super cool. But every prompt I get out of blip is a man with a hand and 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 a hand. And it's like
so true.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do with that, and I don't know if that's gonna like help or not. But it is fun to play with, and it is fun to see what it sees because like sometimes it's like a man holding a hand who has a hand with a fist and a hand in it.
It's just like how many hands does this dude have? Okay. Exactly. I swear that's why some of my animations are so trippy because like it'll start off with a real picture and then it'll just be like hands.
We decided to go recursive handception. I swear
Trying to
it's
come up with a way
actually
to say, yeah.
it's actually rendering the diffusion faster than it did the depth map. I think it is. A man with a mustard mustache wearing a shirt with a mustache. Oh, a man with a mustache. I read mustard mustache.
Man with a mustard mustache
I have
wearing a
mustard
shirt with
mustache
a
all the
mustard
time.
mustache. Why is there a mustard mustache on your shirt? Mustache. No, that's funny. Once you said mustard, I couldn't unread that as being mustard mustache.
I know.
That's really fun.
It's because it's behind the little heart icon on my thing, so it looks like, yeah, there it goes.
It's like we have Buttspot over on my stream all the time where it'll just like say something random, and instead of reading what the person actually says, I always try to read what Buttspot says it as, and it's just like, oh god, what the hell did you just say to me?
Your brain is just like shutting down while you're talking. All right, what are we gonna get? Oh, whoa!
Whoa, that's very watery.
Very trippy. I mean, good for making glitch, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, this workflow that I'm doing right now makes no sense. It doesn't like this is not something someone released and we're trying out here. I'm literally just plugging something new into something old to see what it makes. So like, yeah, I guess what my point I'm trying to make here is like, you don't always have to follow everyone else's workflows. You can just plug stuff into stuff, and if you have an idea and think, maybe that'll do something with something, just try it. It's not gonna break anything, and if it does, Comfy will tell you what's wrong, and if you can't figure out what's wrong, then screw it, go on to the next thing. But
then you bother Purz.
Yeah, bug me or Matisse. But yeah, like right now I'm just trying to run the new depth map through the old depth map ControlNet, but it is now occurring to me, I wonder if there is a Marigold depth.
Oh, you know what? You're probably right. Like a specific one that's got different weighting or something like that, because it probably doesn't use the same colorization. 1 second.
Let's try hugging face. Do we have any Marigold ControlNet? No, that's not a thing. ControlNet? Oh, so I guess it's just that. That's fine. All right, cool. Where's the monocular? Yeah.
Whoa. Why is this screen so bright white? Okay, there we go. Oh, I was like, I seen the YouTube version of it for a second. I was like, just getting blasted.
So, just looking to see if there's a ControlNet model here, all sneaky weaky, but I don't think there is. Hugging face model. This is just.
I would assume, you know how like in what's it called? When you're going from the depth map type of material designer into the one of Blender, how you have to like take the inverse of it. I would assume it's going to be something like that.
Well, my brain is farting right now. The gradient thing that comes out is actually, it needs to be inverted to be correct. Like it's, when it comes out, it's actually backwards. So that might be something to do with that. But I think that won't matter until we get a Marigold depth ControlNet. Yes, Marigold depth ControlNet.
Well, if that's the case, I'm curious what would happen if you used a negative strength for your current ControlNet.
I don't do negative clip on stream. Because what tends to happen,
you know what? That's actually really fair. That's
negative clip
I get you.
Tends to make this the positive prompt, right?
Yeah, no, you know what? That's actually very fair.
But that's something I encourage you to play with in your own time.
Yeah,
or I might play with after stream. Yeah, but yeah, I really try to avoid negative weights and clip
that's fair.
on stream, because what tends to happen is I get something that was happening with LCM was when you were going below 1 on the CFG or like 2 to 1 on the CFG, the negative prompt was starting to like shine through in like a negative, almost like relief. So have like you'd have canyons, but then it would just have like the silhouette of a naked lady over them. But
Why?
but just like sort of like bas relief in the
Burnt in
background. It was,
softly.
yeah, and it's because I think it's because it was the negative weight was coming through because I had NSFW nude in the negative. So when you get the CFG that low, it's actually just like it's looking at the negative prompts as well. I don't know. It was really
Oh,
weird.
that does make sense though, because if it is super low, then the negative prompt isn't very negative. So it's sort of the positive and the negative prompt are scaled super small, so they're kind of similar to each other.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
So yeah. Neat. Let's delete this. Let's delete let's leave that alone. Let's delete you, and go back to prompt. And I am going to try something because someone here, Mike Poretti, just reminded me AnimateDiff version 3 came out today.
Yeah, I saw that comment. When did that happen? Is that like a couple days ago? Today?
Today? Yeah, today.
12 hours ago?
Last
Oh,
night. Yeah,
jeez.
last night.
Oh my gosh. All
So
right.
we're looking for the animate. Yeah, there they are. Domain adapter, motion module. What in the
So
hell is a sparse control controller?
I would assume sparse control means that it gets more like the prompt versus the other one is got like more probably like light versus plus on the IPAdapter would be my guess.
We'll
Oh,
download them all and put them in
I'm just guessing.
places. I know, I'm
So
slipping.
Marigold, you're not using it yet. Shit, Teo, I mean, like
I'm
honestly, that's exactly
slipping.
how I
I'm
feel about
slipping, man.
everything. Yeah, dude. Like it's just like I don't know what to do. Haven't even seen it yet. Oh,
I'm
embarrassing.
slipping, man. No, you know
Was
what?
at work for 8 of those hours? What the hell,
It's not
man?
even that. It's the pace of development of this stuff has accelerated so much that like I don't feel bad for not keeping up with it anymore because like
Oh, dude, if
what
you
am
could
I
keep up
supposed
with it, that
to
means that's your
what am I
full-time
supposed
job.
to spend 18 hours a day testing stuff? I mean, it like
Yeah, no,
I
no.
need
I
like
want
a
to see
week
new
with
stuff,
something before I even know if I'm going to put it in my workflows, let
right? Like I
alone
want to see new stuff
something is
from
coming.
Purz. I don't want to just see random new stuff that like is always coming out. I want to see your new stuff too. You know?
All right, let's go. Where's this crap go?
Oh.
I'm going to
V2 is pretty retro now, though.
I know, right?
Nice.
ComfyUI. Let's go over to
Oh,
Banodoco. Let's go over to Banodoco. Let us go to Banodoco. Oh, you know what?
oh,
Is
look, that's
Discord
me.
back? Is
Look, it's
Discord
me.
alive? Where's Banodoco? I have too many Discord servers. Here we go. Banodoco. 80 updates.
I'm watching it on YouTube. I actually recognized that it was me almost instantly. If I were on one of those football cameras, I feel like I win.
Ah!
uh,
AnimateDiff version 3 motion model came out a couple hours ago and is now properly supported within AnimateDiff Evolved. Just pull the latest version and you're good to go. We'll spend the remainder of the day looking into sparse control and noise customization. Kasinkadink is a goddamn champion. All right, let's update Comfy live on stream and ruin our night. All right, let's do it.
looks like
Update
I have
Comfy. Oh yeah,
become
I gotta come.
on.
1 sec. I just gotta put you on over
It
here.
looks like my camera has become a
No,
view of
it's this
your screen at the
because
moment.
it's because of this. Where's your server? Where are ya? You're with my 3D friends. There you are. There you are. ComfyUI has been successfully updated. Are you not entertained? Okay.
I like it because I didn't actually see the video that I had been caught back up, but I literally just rewatched it again on YouTube. And I like did that again within like 4 seconds of it. I like this. I think I know what the lag is between the video, your comments, and like what all these things are doing. I think we can have some fun with this.
My
Do
thing
some
is still
magic tricks.
sharing on Discord though, right? Like you can still see.
Yeah. The only
Okay.
thing I can't see is my overlay of the screen on top of it. So like I'm
Yeah,
just
right.
still trying to like, approximate that is all.
I hear you. Yeah.
I don't know, man. I like to make it harder on myself and like always think about the live view.
Guys, I just updated so many nodes. This is there's no way
Goodbye.
this is gonna end well. I know. I
Oh,
feel
dude, you're updating the JoviX one. That means it's gonna be on the other side instead of it being on the right-hand side. He's gonna have the art thing on the left side. I'm actually not kidding in this case.
Here we go.
Dude, JoviX, I know all these gray nodes are making me sad too. I've been looking at mine for a while. I went over and I sent it onto Sora's computer, and I set everything up with the colors and everything, and I just loaded a workflow, and it instantly was beautiful.
Yeah, I wish people were even remotely interested in this content on Twitch, but they're not. As far as my experiments have gone.
Nah, dude, you definitely found the niche over here on YouTube. That's for
I
sure.
would like to figure out how to get like restream going if it's all possible to just stream on both places, even if I don't save the Twitch VODs, so that at least you can just hang out live. Like, 'cause I don't know how that works if you're allowed to have stuff saved everywhere. I got to check all the
I
rules
think
on
you're
all the
allowed
damn
to.
sites. But
Yeah, I
basically,
mean,
yeah, I would like to cross stream everywhere because like why not, right? Like I'd
I mean,
like to
honestly, that's how
also
I'm
stream on
starting to.
Twitter. I think it'd be cool. You'd be able to just jump in on Twitter when you're just browsing, because I do see some people do that.
I thought that was just so that Elon could play some Diablo.
Maybe it is, but thanks, man. Appreciate it.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
I
dude,
don't
I'm
know.
right there
I
on the
don't even
same
know
boat as
what's
you.
mad right now, but whatever. Let's go.
Across screens. Oh no.
Everything's mad. Okay. Refresh. Does Comfy work? No. All right.
Wait. You're getting you're not. It's not working yet. Just wait.
Huh?
It's not. It's recoloring everything. You should wait for a second.
Recoloring everything?
Yeah. The JoviX node, which is something JoviX I wanted to tell you about. Your first time loading a workflow is expensive. I would like to work with you on making that shit go a little faster, because that actually is directly related to each node needs to be checked against the list and recolored.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Well. What's new in version 3? Nobody
Oh yeah, JoviX, that's
knows.
exactly what the problem is,
Hey,
because
listen.
Purz downloads
Hey,
every
listen.
single
Hey,
freaking node.
listen. Some people have 800 nodes, all right?
If he
You
downloads
need to
every single
support
node,
people
that's the
like
problem.
me.
So instead of recoloring every node, how about you
Yeah,
just recolor the ones
maybe
that
instead of
actually
shaming me for
work?
having so many nodes, we just make our stuff work properly.
Come on, man. Come on, stop shaming him.
Come on. I have all the nodes
Uh,
though.
you do. You literally. Every time I see you right click and I see that menu, it kind of gives me anxiety.
I don't go I don't go here. I search for
It gives
everything.
me so much anxiety.
I don't even want to know what's in here. Like I can't. There's so
It's just like,
many. But
oh
I just double click and type in the thing,
Oh, it's wonderful.
But somehow my House of Cards is stable.
Hey, dude, it works. That's all that's important,
Yeah. All right. Let's get version 3 kicking. There's no way it's in the right place because I haven't put it there yet. Version 4, let's put y'all in AI comfy models. No, that's not where it goes. It goes in custom nodes. Oh, where are you? AnimateDiff evolved, models, Blanc, and then I think the little one and the sparse control stuff. Maybe are they LoRa's? What are they? Where do those guys go? I don't think they're being used yet, so I'm just gonna drop them in the LoRa's folder for now. Refresh.
You can only see your web, you're comfy right now, so.
Y'all y'all see it? I don't see it. Oh, version 3. Version 3. Okay, let's try this this prompt. Just no input. Just the prompt. Just the prompt, yes. Yes. All right, K-sampler, we'll do this. K-sampler's purple, empty latent image is green, VA decoder is red, and y'all are yeller. This will be blue. You'll be brown, and then everyone can STFU about the color of my nodes. All right, let's
Dude, I didn't know that you could recolor multiple at a time, so I learned something right now. That was kind of fun.
Let's convert batch size to widget, and 16. All right, let's do a version 3.
Also, I found out after talking to you that not only does undo work, but undo works really well for like the type of case where you accidentally change something and you really didn't want to and you want to see what it actually said. Yeah, it's great for API changes.
Oh yeah.
I can't believe I didn't even know that existed for like 2.5 weeks.
No, Matisse didn't make ComfyUI. He's just a ComfyUI developer, and so's Jovix, and I think there's a few more in the chat too. A lot of ComfyUI nerds here, just ComfyUI. Duct tape, yes. No background music. I want you to play your own background music at the level you want it at. You don't have to listen to what I'm listening to. Also, I don't want to get copy stricken later because a lot of this stuff, not tonight. Tonight's been a total shit show. It's been fun, but it's been a shit show. But sometimes I actually do stuff that people might want to come back and watch. So, you know, sometimes it's good to
take that, us.
Well, this is pretty consistent, eh? Look at that.
Yeah, literally, Vivax joins me on guest star just to get out of my listening to my music.
Right? Yeah. Well, it's not your music choice. It's the fact that I don't like having to listen to the music because I like to put on my own music at like even maybe a lower level so I can hear the person talking. Because you never know if the music. I don't know. It's just I think it's just a sensory thing with me. I like to be either be able to just have silence or whatever. Yeah, it is his music choice. You're right. Yeah, it's awful music.
Yeah, my music choice is chaos, so it's definitely my music choice. Thanks for being polite, but no, it's definitely my music choice.
I don't know if you've noticed, Matisse and I suffer from the same ailment.
Just things got to be crazy. They got to be fast.
Or I might have to start thinking about my life and stuff. Nobody wants that.
Oh no.
I'm really liking this motion model so far. It's really trippy. You see this?
Yeah, this is looking great, actually. Is there like control over what it's doing at all? Like, can we ask it for anything yet?
I don't know. I know we can do ControlNet and all that stuff, but like Asyncadink said, he's looking into what sparse control does right now. So I have a feeling tomorrow there'll be a push of AnimateDiff Evolve that has some more options. So yeah, stay tuned on that because I just don't think they're out yet. I just don't think we understand what sparse control is. But I think, as my very very rudimentary skim, is that we'll either have some sort of controllable or promptable motion.
Yo, RGB.
Hey, RGB, we are playing with the new version of the AnimateDiff motion model in ComfyUI. We started with
actually, you know what
depth,
this reminds me of?
but it was boring.
This reminds me of the first time I ever saw the Pika Labs. That's what this movement reminds me of. The zoom forward in Pika. Because the foreground is moving, but the background isn't. So it's like, makes it look big. Whoa, dude, what?
That is so cool.
What?
Let's make sure the loop is closed. It's not, so we get even better loop here.
Wait, closed loop? That's like literally make it loop?
It will attempt to, it'll attempt to make the last context window somewhat match the first. That it tries to loop, yeah. I really like this vibe, though. I'm going to do another one, but I want to do an even longer one. Let's try 64. and I'll bring up the thing so you guys can watch the. I know people love watching progress bars on YouTube. That's just half my audience is here to watch the bars go across. So I get it.
I mean, I swear that's what we do here. That's what we do on my side. So
You guys can see all the stats up here if you want. Stat horrors.
Where's my graph? Make it bigger.
I don't see the graph. Excuse me. Can you make it bigger and wider? Where's the graph?
I was actually kidding, but
smaller?
actually,
I broke
it's
it.
always fun. Oh
Is
no!
Does it need to be wider for the graph? I think maybe.
I actually don't remember. There's like it's bigger in some way. I don't remember how.
I think
it is
I can
bigger.
get the graph if I kill this. Exit. Come on, go away. I want to just close this tab. Oh, that sucks.
I love how the other graph on the other side is
yeah,
just
this
like
is just an absolute just absolute mess. This sucks. Windows, why you like this? Close tab. Can I close this split? Probably not without stopping the animation. All right, whatever. Let's CMD MVI top. We'll do a whole screen one with Can we get the graph now? There we go. Look at that graph. Look at
Let's
this
go.
graph. All right, let's get you over here. Try and get this big ass graph up here. Where's the graph? There's the graph. Oh, look at that graph.
And after all that, it's already finished anyway. No, not quite.
Yeah, I know. I don't think the graph is gonna stay.
You know, my favorite part about all this is a lot of what I end up doing, like a lot of the time, is like making this kind of like let's just figure out how to get this thing on here, blah 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 blah. Get it through like 15 minutes of figuring out and be like, delete all of that. All right, guys, the video is done generating.
Yeah, I know.
I swear, my content is just 99% Subway Surfers.
I know. I sometimes I feel like putting a game in the corner, like so people can just watch like Mega Man speed runs or something while I'm talking.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it'd be great.
Oh, it's done. Whoa.
Is it possible to combine all the AnimateDiff with Deform in Comfy somehow?
Now with Deform.
Not exactly. But it depends on what you mean by Deform. Deform has like a lot of different pieces. There's like a workflow you can do that you can basically get the basic transformations of Deform, and you can make like animations. But like if you're trying to do the guided imagery where you're doing that kind of stuff, that's going to be difficult. You're going to need to do a lot of the IPAdapter stuff. It's going to be kind of a pain in the butt. But is it possible? Kind of.
Yeah, but you're gonna have to go and do it in Deform. You could like Deform doesn't exist exactly in Comfy.
No.
There's
I mean there's a Comfy.
I hesitate to say abandoned, but there is a
there's AI nodes.
There's AI nodes, but they're I guess
don't
unfinished is maybe the word. You know, like they're just not done, and I get it because Deform is a beast. You know, it's a valiant effort to get that working in Comfy. And honestly, like automatic 1111 is great, like for Deform. Like it just kind of, you know, just kind of bangs. It's like it does everything you need it to do. All the things are there. You know what I mean?
Duck, you don't know anything about Deform guided imagery? Yeah, no, definitely.
No knowledge know anything about Deform guided imagery. In case you're wondering, Matisse here is the one who added guided images to Deform.
Yeah, what, like a year and a month ago now? Damn, dude, that's crazy.
Haven't they changed how they're selling? No, they're not. They're what they're selling is GPU time, like any other startup. They're just offering a Deform service on their servers. So you can pay to just use it like a very easy to use simplified version of Deform. Or you can still run it at home. Like there's no limitation on running it locally with all that fun stuff. It's all good.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's one of the things that I was really happy about, the way they were setting up the Deform AP or the API inside of like all of Automatic, but Deform was also extending it, where they were just like, yeah, no, this isn't like us hiding anything. We're making it as open as we can so other people can extend it. But also it's like kind of shit.
I like it. I actually think it's really neat. Yeah, it's interesting. But yeah, I like the I mean, the Automatic 1111 in the version of Deform in Automatic 1111 is fine. Does everything you need.
Yeah.
I think it's the best web UI, like aside from the old way of just editing a text file and running Deform, which is still possible, but it sucks.
Yeah. Yeah, no. Before Gradio or anything like that was like added to it, and it's just like a web UI or like a Python script or whatever. I'm sure that's how that was. Yeah, awful.
It's gonna jump to these settings real quick. This is a video combine node. It's on VHS nodes because you're wondering what the hell this is. It's video helper suite. If you're loading videos, loading image sequences, saving videos, or have to do anything with like ControlNet or IPAdapter, it's like a must-have script for Comfy. Video helper suite. It's very sick. I use it every day and I highly recommend it. But that's what these video combine nodes are. And they they give you hey, what's up? No cap.
Oh, that looks pretty cool.
This is a GIF still, dude. I just realized this is a freaking GIF. This isn't even an MP4. Yeah. I know. I'm gonna run another one now. Someone asked how many models am I using? One, Photon. I'm using an SD15 model. That's it. And the AnimateDiff motion model. No extra LoRa's, no ControlNet, none of that. We're literally just checking out what version 3 of AnimateDiff does. AnimateDiff motion models. And so far it is banging.
Dude, like I actually need this. Like every movement looks like a real movement instead of the BS that I was getting where it's like everything looks like nothing right now.
No, it's really cool. It's and I really like that there's no Shutterstock watermark along the bottom.
Yeah, that really helps.
That's
That
kind
really
of nice.
helps.
That's kind of nice. What's up, Miss Dr. Pants?
What? That's awesome.
Dr. Pants. I got some Rocket League buddies just joined.
Nice.
Send
I
nodes.
read nude when it said nodes.
Send
that's
nodes.
Probably fine. Yeah, just send your nodes.
Arendelle had I think Arendelle had t-shirts that said send nodes.
Yeah. It sounds about right. That's
so
good.
good.
That's the right person. That's definitely the right person for that.
We've been saying that in Blender for years. Send nodes. Hello, Arturo.
Yo, Arturo.
What's shaking? He's a mod. Arturo's a mod. I forgot I made him a mod. That's dangerous.
He's got like a wrench, dude.
I know, he's got a wrench. Look out.
Damn, dude.
Bro's got a wrench.
You gotta be warned.
How's stable video compared to AnimateDiff? Apples and Lamborghinis. Apples and Lamborghinis. That would be the comparison.
That is more different than I have heard. That's great.
This guy's got a wrench, yo.
The band wrench.
Band wrench.
I went over to my parents' house, and my dad does this wood turning stuff or whatever with like a lathe, and the lathe is this humongous thing, and he has this wrench which is like the size of my entire arm, and I'm like, damn, what's that for? And he shows me it's like for this one nut on the one thing, and he's like, for D's nuts? I'm like, oh my god, Dad, did you just do a D's nuts joke to me? Like, what is this, 2016? Like, what is happening?
Okay. This is not as
I
good,
laugh.
but I did change the
Oh, that's
checkpoint.
kind of cool.
It is cool, but it's not. I don't think it's as good. But I did again change the checkpoint. So let me go back to. I was using deliberate, so let's go back to deliberate. And I'm
The
just gonna
clouds
rerun
that
this
pop
one.
out of nowhere is kind of sick.
Yeah, I'm not mad at this run, but the other ones were better, I think.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
I can't wait to see who's gonna win the contest.
My dad should try stand up. It's really funny you say that because I've been trying to take my dad to a lot of comedy shows recently because the place I live, there's a comedy place like really close by. And he's just like into it. But like the last time we went together, we got roasted by the comedian like because we were sitting up near the front, and it was it was really funny. Yeah, it was great. It was great.
Okay, Matisse, entertain the crowd. I am going to make a coffee while this one burns.
Nice,
I'm
nice.
going to burn the earth to make art, but I'll be back.
Sounds like a plan. Sick. So let's see. What are we looking at right now? We are currently on Purz's screen of just generating the next one of these runs. So yeah, I guess one of the things that's kind of fun about all this, I love sitting near the front and getting roasted. Literally, Arturo, that's okay, so I don't know how much I should really like say this, like that it's like part of my dating profile, but it's like literally part of my like dating profile where I'm like, yo, we're gonna go on a date and we're gonna sit near the front. And like I definitely use that as like a thing to find out how chill people are for like just getting roasted, like real roasted, and I think it's really kind of funny because like at the end of the day, if you're okay with it, if you're okay with somebody like, giving you a bunch of like crap, but like it is for jest and it's in front of like a group and like it's kind of funny, that's the best. That's the kind of hangout that you want to be in. Some of your work run multiple models. Is there a need to run multiple models for inferencing? Duck, so to answer the question, do mine run multiple models? Yes. So sometimes I'll run a 2.1 model or a turbo model as the generator to create the initial picture using the guiding prompt that somebody gives me. And then I'll take that picture and I'll put that into a different workflow, which might be a 1.5 workflow. The 1.5 workflow might not be able to handle the 2.x or the turbo workflow because these are different images. But the output image, after you've VAE decoded it, you can absolutely do that. You can go from one workflow type that takes like whatever input types, whatever output types, and then output it to a picture. Once you've outputted to a picture, you can then go back into another workflow type. So that's why I do that a lot of the time. The other types of times that I do this is when you're loading multiple, because I actually run these as threads. I have multiple comfy like endpoints running on my machine. So if you have multiple models loaded at the same time, it's because potentially multiple model like workflows themselves are being loaded. So it's sort of like a question in multiple spaces. What are you looking to be able to handle there? The fact that you want to be able to do that just for a single workflow or across multiple spaces. It's definitely going to be different there. Had a chance to read over. We shared a few days back, but it's two do's. Oh yeah, Arturo. So basically, TLDR of what it is that I shared. We're gonna go over it a little bit during stream today. Basically, I made a workflow on Comfy that everybody has access to. If you go over to my website, you can go to matissetec.dev/hologram. And that will take you to a generator that gives you a 2-second video that you can then put onto the looking glass, and they look fucking awesome. And what we're looking at right now, what Purz is literally doing like right now, is going to be what I put on to that tonight because I'm using the V2 version of this model and there's a V3 version of this model that was released 12 hours ago. So in the next couple of hours, there's going to be an update that goes on to the basically text plus image to hologram model, and that'll allow people to basically put it directly out to their looking glass as the RGB plus depth video that they can then put over to the system. And I've tested this a whole bunch last night. It worked really well. I have something like 60 different animations on there now, and I'm really excited about all of them. I actually have a couple of changes I would like to make to the Looking Glass software, but that's a whole other bag of worms. We'll talk about that kind of crap on the separate side of things. I need to be able to have my videos looping, and I want to programmatically, or I want to set how many times they can loop in that software on that thing. I think that needs to happen. Um, but yeah, so let's see. Figured that you would play with SageMaker, date with a programmer, and the other girl. Deep narration would take to. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. If you guys wanna play with the website, that's the one. I can't post links, so that's for anybody else who wants to go there. That's basically you guys are more than welcome to play with that. The only problem with that website is it's only running on the computer that I'm currently streaming my webcam to you guys from. So if all of a sudden somebody starts using it and my webcam starts glitching, that's why. But yeah, let's see. What are you guys chatting about? Went on a date with a programmer girl. I know HTML, how to meet ladies. Shirt. That's actually kind of funny, Doc. So we figured playing SageMaker. Yeah, yeah. More than one instance of Comfy currently. Is there a way to run more than one instance of Comfy currently? Mike, yes, absolutely. So the way that you do that is you change the port that it's going to be opening on. So basically right now it opens on port, I forgot what the name of the port is, localhost. What is the port number that Comfy opens on? 7890, I believe. I don't remember exactly what it is, but you just change the number of the port that it's running on. And if you change the number of the port that it's running on, you can have as many of them open as you'd like. And then those are all different API endpoints that you can call into. So yes, absolutely, that's something that you can do. It's only useful if you're doing it programmatically and you know how much headroom your computer has access to. So if you have 8188, yeah. So if you have 24 gigs of RAM and VRAM on your 3060, 3090 or 4090 or whatever, and you happen to go over that amount because you're running two workflows that both need like 13 gigs, I probably shouldn't swear. You are out of luck. You shouldn't do that. You need to make sure that you have a router that understands that you have two different systems that could be running. So if you're going to do this, if you're going to have two different ports that run your different workflows, make sure that you know how expensive each workflow that could be run on those ports are. Be careful. Purz, I hear that you're potentially back.
I am back AF.
Nice. This is a cool animation you got going after this last
It's
one.
really trippy. It's really fast. Even after film. You notice that? It's like really fast.
Yeah, I wonder if that means that you could like downgrade that down to like maybe like film with like 3 or 4 even in there.
Well, yes, but also I wonder what input footage does. Depth. Okay, so let's add real quick. Let's add a you go over here. Yeah, we'll add a ControlNet, apply advanced. I'm gonna just keep building this over and over again so you all guys get it in your head how to set it up. Apply ControlNet, loader advanced. We're gonna select the depth. I have a depth map that I created in Blender. It's a weird morphing ball. It's not a real depth map. It's actually a fake depth map. That's just shaders. But it makes cool stuff. So we're going to use it. VHS load images path. This is an image sequence. I want to load it as such. Paste the path in. Plug the image into image, and you can also add a preview image if you want to see what you're loading. Sometimes it's good. You can also use the load video node to have a live preview of your video, but this is not a video, it's an image sequence. So we got to use it that way. We're going to load zero. The image load cap will be 0. That means it's going to load all the frames in the video. It's only a 90 frame video, so it won't take super duper long. Int, where does that go? That's actually our frame count for this node. So where does our frame count go? It goes into batch size. Invert batch size to an input and plug int into batch size. Okay, so that's good. That's good. We don't need the mask because we're not using the mask, but you can use mask to generate masks and use mask with IPAdapter. So that's what that's for. And other stuff. There's other reasons to use masks. If you don't know what masks are, Google it because they're friggin' sweet. conditioning goes through ControlNet, positive to positive, and negative to negativo. All right, so that's our ControlNet up here. This is our AnimateDiff. This is our prompt, and this is our checkpoint. Actually, this we're going to put down here just to make it extra confusing. No. Yes. Words. Okay. That's not too bad. I'm going to make this yellow too. Load images path is an image loader, so it's blue, and you're an image thing, so you're blue. And you're blue too. Hey, look at that. All the nodes have colors and whatnot. Okay. Depth map thing. Same prompt.
It's like somebody's been asking you to color your nodes a bunch recently.
I know. It's crazy. I tell you, I get no respect.
I love it.
Am I clipping?
I'm not hearing it on my side, but
am I clipping? Am I clipping? Sorry, people. I am working with a new audio interface, new audio setup, whatever it is. Let me know if it's still clippity whippling, but hopefully that fixed it.
Yeah, it sounds great on Discord at least. So hopefully it's not OBS or something directly. I would assume it might be OBS if it's clipping.
I think it is. I have some more cheese on OBS, and I think that might be what's doing it.
Yeah.
I do want to get it fixed, though. It is bothering me and driving me nuts.
Oh,
dude,
get that thing set up. If there's anything that a Matisse stream has ever been about, it's about, oh god, something is broken. Let's go ahead and send like more hours than anybody expected fixing it.
I know. All right. So we got our balls. If you guys want to see what the ball's going to look like, it'll look like this. So this
oh, that's actually sick. What the heck am I looking at?
It's a vector display sphere with a ambient occlusion shader on it.
That's awesome.
What's really sick is in Eevee Next. Next, right? Eevee Next, you can do vector displacement in Eevee, and it's fast.
What? Since when is that true? Is that like a paid one or is that like a new one?
Yeah, Blender Pro. Yeah, it costs $35 a month. It's worth it though.
No,
not really. Here, check this out. Oh wait, it's not on this. One sec.
8188. Yeah.
This here is the same mask.
Oh, okay, I see it. It's on your face.
Yeah,
yep,
you see it? Yeah. So that's with the AnimateDiff GIF ControlNet.
Beautiful, actually, really beautiful. Like legitimately, I am excited that that's as horrifying as that is.
And it's also that's using my face, Laura. I trained a Laura on my face, like 100 selfies. So that's what.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. It's so creepy. But yeah, similar concept. These are the same vector displaced balls with the AnimateDiff ControlNet, and you like the balls, man. I'm all about balls.
Sorry, TikTok and YouTube Shorts have killed my brain. Anytime anybody says balls, I just see somebody being like the aliens, but with balls. Balls.
But this is an example of one of the masks, right?
Whoa. For viewer problem I have is.
Did you see me not check my notifications live on stream? Somebody give me a cookie. That is a big deal for someone with instant gratification disease.
Yeah, dude, that's what's up. That's what's up.
Maybe just ignoring notifications like a superstar.
Can't say I do that at all during mine.
Listen, I just hit 10K followers on Twitter. That's a big milestone for me. I've been working hard for that. So
Let's go. I'm not even
I'm
at
super
1K
proud.
on Twitch.
I haven't even
Dude, that's
announced it
amazing.
because I'm worried it's gonna dive as soon as I announce it. People will be like, "Why am I following
dude.
this guy?" So
What are
yeah,
you
I'll
talking
just
about?
gonna chill.
More people should be on there. Dude, that's why I made that short. Are you gonna post that short, by the way? Because I want to
No,
make
it
it
looks
even
like
better.
ass, bro. I love
No, no,
you,
no,
but
no,
it
no, no,
looks
no,
so
no. I'm
bad.
gonna make it better. I'm gonna make it better.
You're gonna make it
Would
better.
you post it?
I mean, yeah, if we can figure out how to make the stuff look the right size, absolutely.
Okay,
I
okay,
was
okay,
thinking,
okay.
I was thinking just cutting out like the corner of my head and making it super small, right? And like then panning and
Oh
scanning
no,
around the video.
I've re-edited the first 6 seconds, but it takes like 2 minutes to do 6 seconds. So it's like actually expensive of time.
I
I'm like,
know,
whoa.
dude. That's the thing. I suck at editing my own footage. Like I hate watching myself. I hate all of it. It's the worst. It's the worst.
Oh, dude, I found it so fun. I just kept listening. I was just like, oh, look, he's talking about this part now.
Whoa.
Is there a notification on X? 10K? Congrats, dude. Yeah, by the way, as chat say, you really deserve it. I really am trying my best not to actually say out the words. My bad. You really deserve it, though.
Oh, no worries. Yeah, we don't. Oh, thanks. Appreciate it. Yeah. So this is weird as hell.
That's very, very weird. What
the
am I looking at?
AnimateDiff motion model is really holding the coherence together, though. It's like, I mean,
It's kind of like a mummy, like rapping on a. I don't even know, man. I don't even know what I'm looking at, man.
it's super weird. Let me kill my
Turn off my
Let me
camera
kill
for
my
1 second.
Steam notifications because some racist asshole comes online that I have from a Rocket League friendship from 80 years ago.
Dang.
It's true though, man. Some people have the most deranged names on Steam. It's like, what's wrong with you? Okay, let's back the depth off a bit and get some dream in here. Because the footage or the prompt is still drone footage over a mountain, so I think we lost a bit in the depth, the 100% depth.
Definitely. That doesn't make any sense.
It's like it's trying to start drawing it, but then back to the depth map. But again, in the it was at 100%. So what do you expect? So yeah, if you guys are wondering what I'm doing, I'm just I'm adjusting the strength of the depth control net that we're applying from this thing. So we had it at 100% strength, and now we're doing it at 50% strength. So it should be 50% this, 50% dream. So we'll see. Twitter, Discord, and Instagram all strip EXIF information as a security precaution. So the chances of being able to rebuild a workflow from a PNG posted on Twitter are not good. Like it might work, but I don't think so. Nice. But Discord definitely strips them. Twitter, I'm pretty sure strips them too. But if you ever want one of my workflows, they're on the Discord, or you can just ping me or
just message me. I've ripped all of his workflows. Yeah. Low key. No, I'm just kidding.
I got them all. A folder full. I mean, I hesitate to say my workflows because they're all just scaffolded from other people's stuff, right? Like that's the thing about this community is it's very, very like reciprocal. So everything we do is just built on something somebody else did. So I really do hesitate to say my workflows because they're not, right. There's stuff I saw other people doing that I also did. So you don't worry about any of that stuff if you're thinking that like everything is like you have to make unique stuff in whatever. No, you just try everybody else's workflow, tweak some stuff, plug some stuff in from another workflow, and that's your workflow. It's like relax, nobody cares.
Duck says I owe him a workflow. What do I owe you?
Yeah, they're all just tricks that we all learning from each other. It's all good.
Legit though, Duck, if you do want a workflow, I have stolen most of mine from Purz, who has himself taken them from the overarching community, as he was saying. So we
And
all are learning from each other, right? So
specifically Banodoco. Like if you're not on the Banodoco server and you're interested in AnimateDiff, you are fucking up.
yeah, so if you guys need anything,
You
ask,
belong
but
there.
also know where to look.
Yeah, go to Banodoco. I'll link the thing. Their invites expire every week, so you know, I always post an invite, but it'll be expired by the time you go to use it if you're watching this later. But yeah, if you want on to Banodoco, I don't know how to get a link like from the web or whatever, because I think it's one of those servers where you just sort of have to be invited or get the link. But yeah, whatever. Here's the link. Enjoy. That's Banodoco. They're super chill. The AD Resources channel is the like, yeah, it's the mother lode. Go in there and play around. Most of the stuff that I teach, most of the stuff that I play with on here is from Banodoco, and you know, never made a secret of that. That's go to Banodoco if that's the link
To
there.
answer your question there, Duck, that's actually a mixture of 3 different workflows. The reason I haven't given you that is because I'm doing that in multiple different ways. So I could like give you the mixture of them, but like as you're watching like Purz here, basically if you like see the way that he just kind of like throws these things together, that's basically how this stuff works, right? So like there is the workflow of creating images, there's the workflow of creating the like animation off of it, then the workflow of like removing the background. So if you guys are interested in that kind of stuff, there's also now a node that is available to generate from a set of background remove nodes a GIF, which is one that I have on my workflow. But yeah, I mean, these are all things that you can do directly through just watching the like actually last like maybe 6 streams of Purz. Actually, all of them. I think you go through how to do those things.
Yeah. Okay. This is insane.
Yeah. Whoa. Actually, whoa. Why
Like a
does it look
frog
like
head or
the
something. It looks like a Pepe.
Yeah, kind of actually. Yeah, that's pretty sick.
So that's at 50%. That's 50% ControlNet strength. It's really trippy.
Film and AI fundamentals course. Yo, Purz, if you're going to New York to film this course, can I join you?
No.
Dang.
You think we'd get anything done? You actually think we'd get anything
No,
done?
absolutely not. That's the point, kind of.
Need you guys to focus.
Stop messing around. Start focusing. Wait, what are we focusing on again? I totally forgot what we were trying to work on.
Okay, let's try 25%. This is cool. I don't know what it is, but it's cool. It's crazy how it's making a face out of not a face. Not a face at all.
Legitimately tripping me out. Like, it legitimately looks like a face. That's really weird.
Teach me how to Dougie. Teach me how to Dougie.
Oh, Purz, do you want to help me out create a workflow that I think would be really, really, really beneficial for the overall community? You want to do this while you're doing this thing?
No, I don't want to help at all. I don't want to help the community.
Never mind.
Even
You're
a little
right,
bit.
right.
The community has done nothing for me.
Gross. All right, so here's the thing. I think that it would be sick if we could help the community by downloading Mixamo animations and pulling out bones.
Well, Toy XYZ already has that workflow.
Right, really? Wait, does that work?
Yeah. Toy XYZ
Wait, can you
has
show me how that works?
No.
Instead of
I'm too
instead of
stupid.
me asking no, please.
No, because it's a rigging. It's a rigging thing. So
I don't know how to do all that.
Yeah, I don't know how to do rigging either. This is one where we get Dre's to help, I think. But basically, Toy XYZ released skeleton, an OpenPose like skeleton, like a model with a rig in Blender, and then you can just attach it to a Mixamo rig. But then you can just attach it to a Mixamo rig doing the thing and hide the Mixamo rig, and then your OpenPose rig is in 3D doing the thing. So you like, because the problem is when you're capturing the when you're capturing the OpenPose, sometimes you just get a bum frame. Like it happens a lot, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So like when you have when you have that in Blender, right?
Yeah, when you
The
have
open
3D.
poses are perfect. Yeah, they're like the results are perfect. So yeah. There's a whole workflow for that. I just haven't dove into it far enough yet. I did try it and I got scared and ran away.
I'm excited to hear this. And Teo, exactly. I want to convert bones from Mixamo or Maximo or however you pronounce that site into usable resources for Comfy so that in the long term, I can have a workflow that basically just calls in a list and then you select the different animation from Maximo and you're like, use this one. And then all of a sudden you have that animation on your character. Because I think that would be the most fucking. Oh, I'm sorry. I think that would be one of the coolest nodes out there. And I don't think anybody has really done that yet. But I think that that could be very, very sick because the database is out there, the information is available, and we have the accessibility to be able to pull them at any point in time. So if you search them or if you know what their IDs are, you should be able to do this. We call them FBXs. Well, okay, so Jovix, no, I'm saying as a node that you can do inside of Comfy, I understand that we can do this workflow ourselves automatic, like non-automatically. I get it, but I want it to be automated. Is what I was suggesting.
More automated, please.
More automation. We've got the crew here. We've got the artists who will use the beautiful stuff and tell us how wrong we are, and we've got the programmers who will tell me how badly I'm doing, and it'll be great. This is wonderful. You want a UI that isn't automation? Well, okay, that's fair. I want a UI to allow the automation to happen within a subset of parameters that are easily selectable. So I don't want it to be fully automated. That is absolutely correct. No. uh... 9 p.m. Adderall. Duck, it's not even the weekend. You shouldn't do that on the Thursday. That's the worst day to do that. That's how you screw up your entire weekend.
Bro snorting Adderall on YouTube.
Don't do that.
I just love it. I just love being awake. I love being on YouTube.
Oh man.
Couple Adderall snooters. Keep it going.
Snooters. I've never heard that term. That's hilarious.
Addy snooters? No. That's cool. See, that's at 25%, so it's just sort of implying the
ball. You can kind of see it's in the middle. Yeah. It shows up like the eyes kind of show up for like a second. Wow, that's
a little
actually
fast. I think you're right. Let's do another film where it's a little maybe like a 4.
I'd say like a film like it's a 4. Yeah.
Dope. If you're wondering how I'm making them magically appear, I'm just Control-C, Control-V-ing the nodes. That's why they're like copy-paste. That's why they're just appearing out of nowhere. In case you're wondering why nodes are just appearing when I think about them, that's why. I don't have like a neural. Yeah, I don't have a neural interface.
Yeah, like, come on, man.
Won't be long. Won't be long.
Yeah, I mean, like, I installed the thing. Can't you see the wires right here? Like,
yeah. I got it. It's for ElonMusk2.com, right? That's. I got it from there. It was $900.
I'm scared to say
to Cuba to get it installed.
About like it's from that one TikTok that we saw, right? Where like he tells you to go to this one website, and anyway, never mind. Not worth it. Never mind.
The AI Elon Musk lying to you on
exactly
on YouTube ads.
Exactly the blog. Yeah. It's a good joke, only if you understand the lore of all the YouTube and streaming stuff going on.
We can try that duct tape. I have some QR code masks that'll work. Yeah, good question. I don't know yet. We're just playing with depth right now. So yeah, QR Monster, like it wants black and white, no gradients.
Well, you could throw that through a threshold.
I don't even need to. I have a ton of masks that we can use. No worries.
Yeah, no that's fair.
Worries.
I am kind of curious though. I mean, oh, it's been like 90 or like, over an hour at this point in time. But what if you do a Luma key on my source? Other than my beard, do we lose anything?
Well, a lot of your signal is your beard is black. I have a feeling it'll be like.
But I mean, like, I think it might be funny if I had an invisible beard. No, I'm just kidding. That's fine. That's fair.
Let's try it. Filters.
I feel like my beard is a little bit red, so maybe we'll get away with it. I won't be able to see this until like 12 seconds after it happens, so
It's not
I
too
won't
bad.
know at all.
It's not too
You've
bad.
already decided.
You're just floating above me. Yeah, your beard is gone. You have a hole in your neck, but that's okay.
Yeah, that's fine. That's how I normally look, though, like in real life.
Matisse won't use NVIDIA broadcast because he's too much of a dingus.
No, I am using NVIDIA broadcast. I can't send it to him with a signal that looks like that's literally what I'm using. How do I send you a signal that you can use that gives you like a green background or something?
Just do a background replacement, not a green background. Like
on NVIDIA broadcast?
Yeah, in NVIDIA broadcast, there's a background replacement, there's a background blur, and there's a background removal. Removal actually gives you an alpha. I don't know if that works.
I see video noise. I see vignette. I don't see one that says replacement. Oh, you can't do removal and
yeah, you can only do one. Yeah, you can only do one.
I see. Oh.
Yeah, so you can just put a green. Yeah, you could just put a green image there. Just make a green image and just.
I don't have like a green image. That's awful.
Just
that's fair.
You can literally go to Photopea and generate like a 512 by 512 like image that's just like painted green. And just
actually
drop it on there. Or ask Stable Diffusion for a green background. Please.
Just give this to me. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do even sillier. I'm going to go to OBS and I'm going to ask for a green color blot, and then I'm going to use that as a color. What's the all Fs in this one? RGB. So those are Fs and those are zeros.
00FF00 is green.
Yep. Just trying to remember the order. Making sure I don't screw it up. All right, sick. I will give you a green background in like 10 seconds.
There's just a Luma tear out of the background that you have right now. Just ripped a hole in it.
Hey, awesome. That's what's up. That's what's up. Just shred that shit up. Sorry.
The joke is before you did the background removal, the Luma thing was fine.
That's actually hilarious.
Okay, now it's green. I can do a green thingy. 1 sec. Let's try that. This is what the people want.
I know we're like 90 minutes in. We definitely
probably
should have done
this,
like in the first 10 seconds. But
this
whatever.
This is what the people are here for.
This is why people love this content, right?
Chroma key, green, removally doovalied. Look at that.
I can also see not be wearing my bright green t-shirt right now.
Yeah. All this green makeup.
Yeah, like I'm wearing green nylons on my arms right now. This is awful, man. I actually do have green nylons because of a video I was trying to create where I had to have invisible legs. That was really fun.
I think the 4 times is going to take a while.
Does it? I don't think it takes that much longer. Here's one thing you can do. Just take the output from the 2 times and use that as a 2 times again instead of doing the 4 times from the original. Because that's the same thing, right?
I don't know. Is it?
Conceptually, yes, it's similar.
I don't think it is the same thing. Because that second frame has been interpolated, so you're going to get extra.
Right, so that's the question. Is the midpoint assumed first?
Look at the 4 times.
Whoa, that is legitimately actually beautiful.
Yeah.
Wow. This feels more like a drone footage.
Hello, Simone Pixel. Damn.
That feels way more like a drone footage.
Mm.
Oh wait, am I looking to the left when I look to the right? Okay, I see. So I should look this way. Oh, I need to put you on that monitor? Uh-oh.
So
You
this
have
is
me in
our
real orientation? What the heck?
Oh yeah, you know what? I can actually probably, now that you're like this, I can put you down here, and then it's like we're just like chilling.
Yeah, we can be like
It's
next to each other instead. Yeah, here we
just
go.
chilling down here. Yeah, this is cool. This is neat. So this is the version 3 motion module for AnimateDiff. If anyone wonders what the hell we're doing, we're trying it out with just raw prompts and a bit, just maybe 25% of ControlNet with this mask here. So yeah, if you're just joining us, that's what's up. Had a couple requests to try human people. So let's try
that'd be cool.
let's try a human person.
A whole
A
human
very
person?
accurately rendered human person.
Like a real human
Totally
being?
not a robot.
Definitely not a robot.
Unreal Engine. Uncanny
Sorry,
Valley.
just adding extras.
Let's do Houdini Octane render. 8K.
Why would you add Unreal? You should probably do the Uncanny Valley on the clip negative, right?
No, it's actually add a little bit to that. There we go.
You wanted Uncanny. Okay, never mind.
I do, yeah. There. So a very accurately rendered human person, totally not a robot, Unreal Engine, Uncanny Valley at a weight of 1.4 octane render 4K. So I think we got it. Oh, I forgot trending on ArtStation, but we'll do that next time. Trying to think of all the cringy prompts.
Build a Purz tease.
Build a Purz tease.
Hey, Duck, if you want to do that, I have a workflow called Parallax. If you take a bigger version of one of our faces and use that as the outer, and then the smaller version of the other face, use that as the inner, you could definitely do that. Wait, on YouTube, can you create your own custom emotes, or is that only a Twitch thing?
That's a good question. I don't actually know. I don't think you can.
That's too bad.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
I feel like YouTube's a little behind Twitch on some of these features. You know, it's like it would be nice to have a few of these things, especially for whatever reason, the shout outs, you know, when people like pay to do a shout out or whatever, it just feels more fun on Twitch. I think it's also the stream integration. I don't know if you can do the stream integration with YouTube, but I always want like some crazy stuff to happen on my stream when that happens, you know, so it's like doesn't go unacknowledged. Like even if I miss it, I'd like some little,
like a notification.
Yeah, splashy thing. I don't know. Maybe I can set that up locally to watch the chat or something.
Yeah. No, I mean that's definitely interesting. That gives me an interesting idea as to how to break into. I don't know if you know, but Ludwig has this beautiful streaming tool to make it so that uh, stuff from Twitch brings itself over to YouTube if we say it as cleanly as possible. And it's just very interesting because it's just like it seems like that's one of the things that could have been added to that. So I wonder if that's one way to break into their program because it is open source. What is this that you're sending? This is cool.
I'm just checking to see if Norseman wondered if AnimateDiff version 3 ran with SDXL, but it looks like it's SD15 only. So I guess there'll be an SDXL one coming eventually. I haven't had much luck with the SDXL version 2 beta model either. So yeah, I don't know. Still having fun with SD15. Hey, Azariah. Stream's popping tonight.
Yeah, dude, you got all sorts of people coming up.
It's dope. We really out here nerding.
Sorry. Just figured you
Nerding
said
hard.
that, so I thought that would be a funny dance to do right after. Hopefully you didn't watch that.
Was there an issue with post SDXL's availability to the market? No, I don't think so. I think the biggest problem is training at that size, right? Training a motion model, I'm gonna guess, is a Herculean effort in compute. Like I have a feeling it's like training an image model is hard. Imagine training clips. I have no idea. I'm just talking directly out of my butt, but I have a feeling it's a lot more involved than like training like image LoRa's and stuff like that. So my guess is that training an SDXL motion LoRa is computationally LOL. Which is why we haven't seen any except for the the official.
Yeah, I mean, the same thing inside of like the LLMs, where there's just a couple of small groups of people who are able to create these things, and
Whoa.
like, dude, wow, actually, what is this?
Whoa.
What robot? What is happening? That's actually the 2x might be perfect.
That's crazy looking. Yeah, that 4x takes a minute, eh? Yeah, I think run diffusion is about 50 cents an hour to use a 3090 or something for Deforum and Comfy. So if you don't have a 3090 and you like want to make this stuff, and I get it, they're friggin' expensive. 50 cents an hour is pretty sweet.
Yeah, that's not bad at all.
This is really neat. Yo, speaking of Lawnmower Man vibes, let's add IPAdapter to the mix. I want to IPAdapter. What is it? Embed, load embeds. IPAdapter. What's the one that makes all the IP adapting? Encoder. I did it. I smarted.
Yeah.
Okay, so embeds go into imply encoded. Okay. IPAdapter is a thing that looks at the thing and then does the thing. So it looks at, oh, hey, thanks, Simone. That's huge. Really appreciate that. Thank you. Awesome. Okay, well, IPAdapter looks at what you give it and then with an AI eye, and then it adds it to your prompt in machine language. Like it doesn't like ever touch English. It's just like it's kind of esoteric, but it's sick.
Did you just say an AI eye? That was so awesome. I love that so much. That is such a great way to describe it. Wait,
Yeah.
The only thing I would like to add to what you're saying here is the AI eye that is using this description, depending on the IPAdapter type that you add in, if it's like a plus versus like a light versus a regular, it has 2 versus 4 versus 8 tokens to talk what it saw.
Mm-hmm.
That is such a great way to put it, dude.
Clip vision. IPAdapter plus, IPAdapter apply. Okay, so what we're doing here is we're applying the IPAdapter, we're embedding the IPAdapter, we are loading IPAdapter models. So if you need these models, you need this crap, it's all in Manager, install models, and you just type IPAdapter. You can get all this stuff here, and you will also need clip models. You will need the ones that say they are for IPAdapter. You grab those. You grab the IPAdapter stuff, and you install the IPAdapter Plus. This one here. Install that, and you got it all. And this is the whole node setup essentially. The only thing we need is a prep image for clip vision node, which lets us crop into the image center, and it gets it ready for processing. I saw this really cool trick using clip vision, and I'm going to show you guys. All right. Left, make 4 of them. All right. This is really weird, but it's very interesting. Left, right. And it was...
Oh, shit. You're going to clip each one of them?
I believe center and pad. Okay. They all come in at 0.15 sharpening. And this way, no matter what aspect ratio you feed into the IPAdapter, it's going to look at the whole image, not just the middle of it.
Dude, this is a great idea. Holy crap.
I did not come up with this. This was someone else's workflow.
This is such a great idea. Oh my God.
So, yes, it seems crazy and annoying, but this is it. This is how it works. Left, right, center, pad. Okay. Add a bit of sharpening to each of them so the IPAdapter can get a really good look at what it's looking at. Set all the weights to 1, and then set your final IPAdapter weight to 0.8. You kind of don't want to exceed 0.8, or you're gonna get like deep fried meme shit. Yeah. Okay. So then you can just collapse all these guys. And then essentially yes. You just you one image, one reroute node, I think will work. Yep. And you just plug all those into this. Yep. Easy peasy. Okay. So we can collapse these, and they can just kind of go here. We have this reroute. And what do we plug into the reroute? Very easily, just a load image node. Load image. Bloop. All right, cool. So yes.
What is that a picture of? Danger Dave?
It is Commander Keen, actually.
Oh, that's the same era. Amazing.
Yeah, this prepare image for clip vision does resize the resolution for to 224 by 224 for each of these clips for clip vision. That's why we use it. That's so it's very cool. Let's try adding I mean, do we do it? I think we do it. We always do it.
Oh, Mr. Bean.
We're gonna bean, and we're just gonna say Mr. Bean. And
might you even say we're about to bean dip?
We might bean. Bean dip. And
I might be saying that.
You might bean right about that, Commander Bean. Okay.
Yikes.
IPAdapter stuff. These 2 loaders, I'm gonna make them brown. I always make the loaders brown. You can make them whatever the hell color you want. I don't give a crap. I make the apply IPAdapter stuff cyan. The stuff is all image related, so blue, and the redirect, I guess we'll make it blue because it's redirecting an image source, and the image thing is blue and blue and blue, and we got blue and this blue, and we got blue over here.
Now that you're currently doing a rerouting, I think that my camera is gone for some reason. I don't know what happened there.
Hey, you're back. I probably just
nice.
Control D or Apple D or something. Okay.
Oh, I always get Control D. That's what happens.
So let us do this. Add group for selected nodes. IPAdapters, checkpoint. We'll do clip. ControlNet. Scooby Boosh. That's probably enough. Group. So we don't go insane. AnimateDiff group. Diffusion group. Outputs. Group. Okay.
Oh, wow. The difference between the 3 of those is pretty crazy, though.
This is actually starting to look like a workflow.
Yeah, this looks great. Yo, wait a second. Joviex, you know how your setup can recolor, like, nodes that exist? Porque no los the groups that exist within. What if you have a set of nodes like a bunch of nodes of one color? What if they colorize the group itself, like an automatic coloring of the group node? Just throwing that out there.
Would it be the majority of nodes of that color in the
The
group?
average of the colors
The average
between
of the
them.
colors.
Hey man, it should be shit brown every time.
Mike, as far as I understand, subgraphs are currently under development. Subgraphs ideally will give us the okay, so the current subgraph system is a little funky with that.
Yeah, don't use it. Don't use it. It's
with
bad.
the thing. But it's my understanding that they're working on a proper subgraph, which will give us like actual group nodes. If that's the case, like that'll be sick because like I tried the nested nodes and I couldn't get it to work for what I was doing. It was like wigging out always.
Yeah.
But yeah, if we can get good subgraphs, these workflows, right? Like this workflow could be 2 nodes, right? It doesn't need to be this. I need to input the image, and I need a couple of this stuff, a couple of these, just a few of these exposed, right? And then I have a this workflow node, and it just badoom. Yeah, exactly.
Here's my problem. As far as the API is concerned, there are subgraphs already. You just call different workflows at different times.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, I agree with you. It would be great if the UI had it, but also like it's there if you are willing to program. I'm sorry, but that's just the thing. So that's why I'm like, hey yo, we gotta make this web page available to everybody because it's not easy.
City 3 nodes done.
3 nodes
Yeah,
done.
exactly.
Indeed.
Yeah, we'll get simulation solvers in ComfyUI soon, I'm sure. I need to do a fluid simulation to use ControlNet.
Dude, that'd be sick.
I mean,
that would be so cool.
I mean, it's not impossible if we can get a GLSL shader situation.
No, I hear what you're saying. I 100% hear what you're saying, but like, wow. wow, complex. Because like right now, it's all done on the nodes themselves, right? So that would have to be like something that computes that within a set of nodes. It would have to be like its own like space. JoviX has GLSL working. Dude, JoviX, can we like, look at that like right now?
Have a good one, Arturo. Thanks for hanging out, bruh. Thanks for swinging your wrench, bro.
Dude, yeah,
appreciate you coming out swinging that wrench around. Yeah, GLSL shaders for everything. Whoa.
Why is Mr. Bean staring at me like this? I hate it.
Now I do have the strength of 25 for the
Oh, his
depth.
eyes are the eyes of that thing. That's even worse than I expected it to be. That's so much worse than I expected it to be.
Why is it so much worse? Oh my god.
Just watch y'all create cool shit. Duck, that's nice. Yo, Purz, I'll be right back. 1 second. I'm gonna grab some water.
Okay. Just turn my camera off when we do this 4x because I think it's just pounding my GPU. Mr. Bean looks totally normal, right? Yeah, he's chill. No. He's chill. This is what he looks like in real life, isn't it? Oh my god, the 4x one is an actual nightmare.
Oh, I spilled.
He looks like Rick Moranis playing Mr. Bean.
Sounds normal.
What a nightmare. Okay, so I mean, there's a reason why I use Mr. Bean all the time because he's so strong in every model. Like I don't understand why everybody trained on Mr. Bean images. I'm not mad at it, but he's
No,
all
but
over the
you
model. He's
found
all over every model, so you can really get like you can find out what the model is doing.
it's the same thing why you see Guy Fieri in all of your
Yeah, I
you
use
know
Guy
wall
Fieri a
hacking
lot because
tests.
you can even put you can even put the mayor of Flavortown and it knows who that is.
It's so
I did that
fucking
once and it
funny.
was Guy Fieri, like with like a mayoral sash, like in a parade down like the street with
That's
like a cane and stuff. It was great.
I feel like he probably like poisoned the data set. Like he put a bunch of that picture in there because he's like, hey, I want them to have this picture if they ever like do this. Okay, like wait a second. Before anybody says that that's not what happened, let me just like suspend your disbelief for a second. How funny would it be if there were like a group of people who knew that these models were coming out and they literally generated like a huge number of fake images of themselves to create this narrative? How fun would that have been as like now we have to move forward with this reality? Like
Yeah,
what do you do? Like you can't clean that. It's
I
there
know.
forever.
It's in the mother data set.
It's so good. It'd be so funny.
Or just like mislabel something all the time. Like cat is
Every
dog
time you're just like,
always.
"Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
this is the guy upside down." Absolutely,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
upside down. Like, always represents it that way or whatever. I've got a cunning plan. I don't know if you guys have seen the, YouTube short, of, the Waffle House has a new host, but I feel like that's basically what we just talked about.
I don't know that.
Dude, you don't? Okay, wait a
Dude,
second.
I'm gonna tell you something. 98% of the YouTube and Twitch content that you tell me about, I have never, ever, ever heard of in my entire life. It is always the most weirdest, unhinged stuff I've never heard of.
Okay, wait a second. I can't send this, so I'm gonna send it to you. How do I send this to you? I guess I can send it to you on my like my chat on
You can just message
the
it to me.
Discord.
I'll just,
Here, I'll send it to you directly on Discord. Yeah. There we go.
but I'll
This
watch
is
it later so I don't get demonetized.
Yeah, this is this guy who basically what he did was he told his big ol' crew to go to a bunch of other channels and just like post a really funny thing. And the funny thing they posted was the Waffle House has found its new host as like just a comment for no reason. But I feel like it's like basically what we were just talking about. Like it's just like it's the same mentality there. If you guys haven't seen this before, you gotta check that one out. It's very fun.
Nice.
Just Google what I said, you'll find exactly what I'm looking for or what I'm saying. It's like 60 seconds.
Is GitHub where all the gits hang out?
That's why the original guy made it because he was just like, you dummies, you don't know how code like adding together works, you gits. Because there were other repository styles before that, but they were all awful.
This 4x one is like terrifying. Memes drive
That
AI.
4x one is just like if you wanted to take like an hour to watch it.
I know it's long.
Cheeps. Dude, you're getting really into his face. I don't know how I feel about this. I'm just like, I'm watching, but I'm like, oh my god. I'm kind of taking a step
Well,
back
everything's
here.
fine. What's the problem?
Yup. This is fine. This is fine.
I'm gonna have nightmares about Mr. Bean tonight, I think.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure me too. I mean, they're right inside of my psyche. That got really deep in there. It was pretty good. Uh, Suddenly the biggest monitor I have is just all his face. It's just like, oh. That was great.
56 seconds, and I put it at this one at 50%, so this is gonna be truly unhinged. This that's last one's at 25% here. ControlNet, and this one will be at 50. So
Oh god,
it'll
I'm
be more like the
worried, but
ball,
also very
probably.
excited. Yo, do you remember that workflow I sent you that you can test AnimateDiff early?
Yeah.
Have you tried that before?
No, but because what I usually do is just do a 16 frame run until I'm happy.
That's fair. You know what? That's absolutely fair. And then you just keep that seed. That's a really good way
Yeah,
to do
yeah,
it.
exactly. Yeah, exactly.
It's like legitimately a much better way to do it than what I was doing, which for anybody who's curious, I found a way to basically sample AnimateDiff early using the K-Sampler Advanced. It's just sort of a pain in the butt. You have to look
Oh
at something that, oh
no.
my god. Can you just burn it? Can you, oh my god. Can you just light that on fire? Oh my god. Oh my god, it's so awful. Slow-mo is bad, but it's gonna be even slower in a minute,
I
man. What
know
the
the eyes.
fuck? Oh no,
Make it
it's
stop.
gross. It's so gross. Hey, but as an emote, that would be the funniest freaking emote ever. Oh my goodness. Wait
Well,
a second. Can you wait?
I posted that one of me like this on Twitter, and one of my
What is
friends was like, "Hey man, you didn't wave to me at the festival. Me at the festival." That was Donnie. He's hilarious.
Hey man, if you send this to me, I want to use that as an emote over on Twitch. That's so gross.
This one,
That's
the
so
4X.
funny, dude. The 2x, I think, because I think the 4x has too many
Oh
frames. But
God, it's so creepy.
that's so funny.
The eyes, when the
That's
eyes like rapidly move, like when it jumps context, it's so creepy.
yeah. Oh yeah, that's awful.
I
That's
can mix
so
it with
awful.
my I could do this with my face Laura too, but I'm not going to. Okay, let's try a different mask. This one's terrifying.
Yeah, yeah. Stop that one, please.
That one's kind of boring. What's this one? Similar. This one will be cool. 90 frames. Let's pop that into the here. Pop that into the here. 90 frames.
So,
Let's
just
back this
as
off to
a
about
quick shout out,
35.
because I'm going to steal some time while Purz is looking at stuff.
Yeah, go for it.
For anybody who is wondering how to get this stuff to work for yourself, but you don't want to / don't have a computer that you can run this by yourself, I have a way that you can run some of Purz's workflows. I can't promise you can customize them the same way that he does, but I can try to break out some of that stuff in like an advanced workflow. But like essentially, I'm trying to steal like most of these things and give you guys access to my 4090. And then I got like one of my bros, he's given me his 4090. I've got my own 3060 and a 20 whatever. TLDR, I got a lot of GPUs. People are giving them to me that I can then like compute on this stuff. I've got somebody who's giving me like hardware space so that we can then like render this stuff out to you guys. If you would like to be able to do this, but you don't have the ability to render it yourself, I've got a little spot that you guys can play with on this all. I don't want to shout it out quite yet, although it is my name MatisseTec.dev. But you know, basically all I'm saying is if you think that these are cool, but you don't have access to running this yourself because you don't have like the compute, you don't have whatever it is, I'm learning how to make these things available to the internet. My choice is to give you guys free access to my tools because I bought these things so I can learn this. So while these things are available, please take advantage of it. It's available whenever I'm alive. Alive? That's awful. I'm always alive. Awake. Awake is what I meant to say. I meant to
As
say
long
like
as my heart
live
is
because
beating,
like
you can access it. It's fine.
when my heart's beating, you can access it. But like I actually meant to like live because like while I'm streaming. Matisse, yo, Sinister, how you going? How you doing, dude? Anyway, if you guys are interested in using some of these workflows, but you don't have your own GPU, for free you can utilize my system to do some of what Purz has here. And if Purz has done something that I don't have, just shout it out and I'll watch his video and I will steal it. and then I'll have it on my website too. I do mean that though, legitimately, because I want everybody to be able to do these things, because it's a learning exercise for me. It's really fun, and if anybody wants any of these things, I want to be able to make it so that we can all work together, doing the things that are here. Anyway, I see your camera is back. So how are you doing?
Oh, I'm fine. I was here. I was just listening. Yeah. I mean, yeah, you got to play with Matisse stuff, but be respectful. Don't make weird shit on his server. He's offering it for free. Be a human.
You know, if you do, it's got your name on it. So
yeah, exactly. Be a human person.
You know, make a fake account if you're going to make it weird. No, wait, no, don't do that.
And then just let me know in DM so I can check it out later.
Yeah. Hey, here's who I gotta send it to.
My 1080 Ti fan has failed. I'm unemployed since COVID. Love to access small software dev and good at scripting. Nice, yeah. Yeah, I mean, play with Matisse's tools because that's what they're there for. Make some stuff, you know. Yes, actually, Norseman, there is one. It's called Stable Horde. Do you guys know about Stable Horde?
Dude, Stable Horde is the best.
Yeah, they're very cool. AI Horde now? It's crowdsourced. So basically, people who are willing to donate their GPU time to the service can log in and turn on AI Horde, and then their GPU gets added to the network, and they distribute rendering across the AI Horde cloud. So it's just people that are willing to provide their GPU for you who might not have GPU. Very, very, very cool people. If you're interested in using it, they have a Discord and all this stuff. They have a Patreon too, and they are super awesome. Yeah, you know, like one of the big barriers to this stuff is the cost of GPUs. Like,
yes.
it's you know,
having your own system. Yeah,
it's too much, and I get that. You know, if you don't have the gear, you don't have the gear. It's like, and the other thing is you're only doing this as one thing, because like gaming, you don't need a 3090 for gaming. You know, you need like you can use anything for that. It's just this one thing we all like to do with AI needs friggin' NVIDIA and lots of VRAM, right? So any way you can offset that is good. Yeah, any way you can offset it is always good. Fetch AI? No, I haven't. AI prompt doesn't yell at me if I enter in Biden. It was really slow last time I tried it, set it up within GIMP. What's slow? Oh, Horde? Oh, bummer. Okay. It seems I've made more nightmares. Actually, I think he's actually eating the ice cream. Mr. Bean having ice cream. He's eating it. Look at him eat that ice. Well, okay, he's puking it up. Never mind. Maybe if I reverse the clip, it'll be okay.
Dude, what's the name of that thing when you take two pictures that are close to one another and you do... Oh, never mind. Wait, it's called optical flow. That's the name of the thing.
Yeah, that's what film does. Look at this. Mr. Bean's vomiting up ice cream. Yeah. More like a Mr. Bean blob of... Yeah. Well, I'm glad I'm bringing this stuff into the world.
Yeah, I mean, kind of.
It's art, and I'm giving birth to it.
Hey, you know what? I want to see it, so that's all that's important.
Yeah. Well, Jesus Christ. All right, next thing.
Thanks, please.
Let's do literally anything but Mr. Bean. Let's try a... I wonder what this
Kill it,
mask would
please.
be
Kill it with
good.
fire. I don't mind.
I wonder what a
Give
good
me
prompt for this
fireworks
mask would
with
be.
dogs on water slides or anything else.
Does anyone want to try dropping a prompt in the chat for this this depth map?
Fireworks
As you
dogs
can
with water
see,
slides.
as you can see, it made totally normal, safe corporate art. A tribute to Rowan Atkinson, truly. All right, well, I heard dog going down water slide, so it's gonna be dog going down water slide in 3, 2. All right, doggo, time to go down a water slide. Dog going down a water slide, having the
Vivek, to answer
time
your
of his
question,
life.
exactly what you're thinking. It's exactly that problem.
We talked about the workers AI text. Oh yeah.
Well, you might not have said a problem, but it's exactly that thing. Dog on water slide.
But dog going down a water slide, having the time of his life.
You know I'm happy about that.
All right, guys. Well, you can just watch Mr. Bean vomit up ice cream for the next
do what he does.
for the next 4 minutes while we render this next prompt.
Just everyday things. Just normal
stuff. Yeah. Normal stuff.
Oh, I'm gonna eat some chips. I need something to stop watching this vomiting content.
Make sure you eat them backwards.
What?
AnimateDiff had 16. You're now running 90. Why no more hype? Oh no. The AnimateDiff Evolved has a sliding context window, so we've been able to do this for I don't know 4 months now, 3 or 4 months. How long has AnimateDiff been out? Maybe longer. AnimateDiff Evolved, rather.
Yeah, at least 1 month beyond when the original came out.
Yeah. So yeah, doing more than 16 frames is nothing new. It's just very, very GPU intensive. Well, rather VRAM intensive. It's this workflow we're doing now at 512 by 512 is currently using 9.5 gigs of VRAM. So, yeah, you could do this on a 12 gig or a 10 gig, but maybe not an 8 gig. Maybe an 8 gig if you're not friggin' sharing your stream on Discord and streaming live to YouTube.
What do you think? Why would you?
That might be
makes
using
it
a little bit of VRAM.
What makes you think that uses anything?
Yeah, right. Maybe using just a bit.
Come on, man. That was nothing.
Luma keying a green screen out of Matisse's camera, like it ain't nothing. Ugh.
Yeah. Can you not zoom in?
Can you zoom in more?
Yeah, actually, more to the left face. I like that left one. It's fast enough.
The fast one, yeah.
Faster.
Great.
Faster.
Can you speed it up? Blah.
You do twice the number of frames per second on that one.
48. I did one I had accidentally swung it to 160 once and then did a render and it was like loo like it was looping really fast.
Dang.
Makes me want to render some 144 frame videos and just make crazy fast loops for my 144 monitor. How long? 1 minute 15 seconds. I think I saw.
Am I
pizza.
sharing my screen, which is your screen, which is sharing my screen? That's hilarious.
I can bring your screen up if you want to do something.
Don't do it. It's your screen. It'll just make a infinity.
Right.
I just realized I was sharing your screen.
Inching ever closer to being finished. 45 seconds. 29 seconds. Let's go.
Yeah, one thing that's interesting about the website that I'm building is, you know how Purz is now waiting for this finish in this batch? We've got 5 computers that you can, use. They all happen to be in my house. So, please don't warm up my house too much.
So the power bill is outrageous.
It is. Good thing it's actually with a lot of solar panels. But just saying.
The
If anybody is interested.
The dogs have arrived.
Oh my. Oh my.
I don't like these dividing.
Is that dog wearing a helmet? What? I don't.
He's on a water slide. He's got to be safe.
I mean, I get it. There we go. Never mind. That makes sense. I was like, why? Never mind. Yep. Yes. Actually, yes.
Gotta be safe. Anything in Comfy like Wave to Lip? I don't know, actually. I do know. I think you can install Wave to Lip with Pinocchio.
Oh, wait a second. I gotta mute my mic. I gotta cough that one out.
Do I have Pinocchio? I do. I think there's a Wave to Lip install with Pinocchio.
Okay. I think I'm back. I'm not laughing too hard anymore. That was awesome, though. That was
Maybe
literally
there isn't.
They have to be safe. Like, oh my god, you're right.
Sorry, I could have sworn there was, but I guess there isn't. Yeah, I don't know what people do for lip, Wave to Lip, really. There's somebody on Twitter you can follow, Eclectic Method. He does amazing lip sync voice stuff. I don't even know how he does it. I never asked, but he might answer if you ask him on Twitter. Wave to Lip HQ is so old now. Yeah. This is the slow one sucks. Like, I hate this.
Yeah, no, that's bad. That's real bad. Like, the tongue looks like
the bisected tongue. No thanks.
Yeah, I hate everything about everything.
Yeah, it's like a snake. I'm out. What's crazy is Mr. Bean was the input image for that.
Doesn't make
I forgot that it was the IP adapters were on.
I thought it was dogs was the input or something like that.
Yeah,
like, what the hell?
So like, it's also trying to draw Mr. Bean, I guess.
I guess maybe. Like, I mean, like, legitimately, maybe
terrible.
if I squint my eyes enough and I pretend. Like, no.
Okay, let me see. What else do I got? I must have something.
Tiger pouncing.
Well, we could try Tron. I have an image.
Dude, Wallace and Gromit. That could be pretty good. That's pretty cool. Tron,
no, I can't do that one anymore.
Uh-oh. Did you get some NSFW Wallace and Gromit? Please don't tell me you did that. Oh, every time. Jesus.
It's because his fur is
Nope, please don't describe it. I already understand too well.
Yeah, it's because his fur is that color, so it just makes naked.
Yeah, it just God, naked, that's gonna be so awful.
Naked. It's not good. Yeah, it's not good.
Oh, no,
almost did that on stream. I'm very glad I didn't. I'm now very conscious of color. Very conscious of color when I when I render things.
That's legitimately wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, pro tip, do not use Wallace and Gromit as your input.
Pro tip.
Good call there, Das. Or
Yeah.
Da? I don't know how to say your name there.
Yeah.
Val?
It's like, all right, guys, I gotta go.
Yeah. This is weird. BRB though.
Anyway, I gotta go. Unrelated, I gotta leave right now.
Yep. I like that I'm not the only one who said BRB because like chat said it around the same time I did because they haven't heard me say it by the time
Dirty
that they
perverts.
if they're writing it now, that means they haven't heard me say it yet.
Not helping the stereotype that AI is full of dirty perverts.
Hey man, I'm not trying.
That's not my fight. Not my dog, not my fight.
No, I'm just saying I'm not the one who's trying to. Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. That's what I mean.
I just tried Tron 80s with that image. We'll see what we get. If anyone wants to see the input image, it's just a still from Tron. One of the damn coolest movies ever made.
Dude, Tron 80s. That was a good one. Yeah, that was a good one.
But this is gonna be some weird ass, because of this mask. It's gonna be some weird ass unhinged stuff. Thanks everyone for hanging out and watching us make weird stuff all night. This is great.
Hey,
It's great.
If
you want more, you come by the Discord. We do stuff there. All the links are on Purz.xyz. And if you like what you see and you enjoy it and you want to support us on Patreon, you can hit me up, patreon.com/Purz. And subscribers get access to a special channel on my Discord. And I'm going to be doing an exclusive mask pack for everyone. So don't feel like you need to stay subscribed to get that mask pack. Everybody who's subscribed is going to get it. I'll find your emails and the thing. So I'm going to put together literally all the masks I've been making, and that goes out to all the supporters. So thank you to everyone who has been supporting, and thank you to any future supporters. And please don't feel the need to leave that subscription active. Once it's fine. I love a good drop in the tip jar. It means a lot. It means the world to me. So thank you, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. We're not leaving or anything. I'm just doing the admin stuff.
put that shout out. Make sure everybody understands. Hit that subscribe button. You gotta love your crew here. Look at this Purz. This guy is like literally probably one of my favorite guy. Like you guys, if you don't know, if you're part of the community who heard my shout out earlier on, and you're part of my crew, hey, you guys, look at this. Like this guy is this is the guy I always shout out who makes our things even work. Come on, man. We gotta give this guy some love.
Yeah, love you guys. This is great. I'm just glad people like to hang out and do this because I'd just be doing this otherwise. So it's nice. It's nice to have people just chilling with you.
It's that second stream, man. It's that second monitor crew. It's up there. It's happening, and we're able to like every so often you say something. Hey, wait, I gotta ask that one question. Somebody will pop in. They'll be like, hey, I got an answer to that, and it'll be somebody who's on that second screen. It's great. The fact that you've got such a large second screen crew, man, I'm very jelly. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm very jelly.
It's all love. It's all community. But yeah, I mean, these guest spots are not one-time things. We keep doing this. It's fun. I got a lot of friends that make a lot of dope stuff. So, I think the streams are more fun when I have somebody to bounce off too. Otherwise, it's just me yelling at Comfy for 3 hours.
Yeah, why doesn't this work? I'll scream at Comfy all day, every day, but it's not always something that somebody else should watch.
Yeah. Whoa.
Wow. Actually, Tron.
That is really
Oh my
sick.
god, wait a second. Wow. Whoa. I'm so excited to see this.
I'm really loving this new motion model, yeah.
Yes. This 2 slower version is better.
Yeah.
The 4X is gonna be awful. But yeah, the 2X is actually better.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Legit though, you could probably make the 2X a really great emote on Twitch.
Yeah. Yeah, the motion model I think mixed with the, because it's the depth map that's giving the motion the coherence,
Yeah, that
the
makes sense.
like the uh, uh composition. It's providing the composition for the motion, so you can see it. I'll bring this down closer and try and run it in the same time. Oh, it doesn't go above. Okay, fine. You can see it actually propagate throughout the animation.
Yeah, absolutely, you can.
And that's at what, 50%? 35%. So that's at 0.35% or 0.35 strength. So 35% ControlNet. And that's just depth. We can somebody wanted to see QR code. So let's pop a, let me grab one of my masks.
You got masks for days, dude. You got all sorts of different versions.
I make so
It's like a
much stuff.
VJ's. It's like a VJ folder or something.
I'm trying to find
Legit.
the right
This is
mask.
why I want to. Okay. All right.
This
well,
is also why I'm
that's a
releasing a
shout-out.
mask pack for all the subs, because like, holy crap, right? I gotta share this stuff.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to find a specific one. I'm just trying to remember what it looks like. I think it's this one.
Whoa, that looks sick.
Yeah, I think that'll be interesting. Let's do that one. So copy as path. This one is a video. It's an MP4, so we can't actually use this load images path node. We're gonna have to use a different one, which is VHS load video path node. It's like basically the same node, but it loads MP4 MOV instead of image sequences.
PNGs.
PNG sequences. So yeah, 24 frames per second, fore size 512 by 512, because that's what we're rendering at. So we don't need to load it any larger than that. Image, and then what do we do with the frame count? Goes into the batch size, same as before. We're gonna do all the frames at 90 and just run it, shabun it, and make sure we change our ControlNet model to QR Code Monster. Okay, so once I run this, actually I like that prompt. I like this. I'm just gonna run this again. This looks dope. You guys can see what this mask will. Oh wait, hold on. This is gonna be 240 frames. These masks are longer, 280 frames. So what I did with these masks is they are 280 frames and they loop twice. So they actually loop at 140 frames. But if you double the speed by selecting every other frame, they loop at 70 frames, because that's a quarter of 280. So we can actually do loops at 70 frames with these masks because they loop twice over the course of the animation. That was an intentional decision, so I could do shorter runs that are full loops to see what they look like. And then, just let the whole thing run later. So it'll do this. So it'll be twice as fast, but it'll be a perfect loop. And that's probably enough nerd shit. All right. 70, 0, 2, 24 frames per second.
Point. I'm not sure how to say your second part of your name. There. Point though. If you're trying to figure out how to do that, I would say grab your video and load it in, and then put it through a resize node. A resize node would probably handle the issue that you're having right there, where you're just taking your video and then resizing it immediately.
Nope, this one doesn't loop at 70 because I'm dumb. Let me think. Oh, this one might only loop once, so that doesn't matter. It'll be fine. Normally my masks loop twice, so whatever. All that stuff I said is not valid for this for this animation. Whenever I put large videos, it says video is too large. It says the video is too large when you put them in. That's weird. I've never seen that, but I think I try to max out my video size at 1280 by 720. Like it sucks at sucks at like 1080 4K and stuff like that. So if you have great big videos, that might be why. Because even
Zebra.
hey,
Sorry about that.
no worries, Zebra car, what's up?
It's another one of the crew.
Nice. So the biggest problem with loading long videos is not necessarily loading the video, it's doing that many frames, because even my 3090, once you get over about 350, 400 frames, the VAE decoder struggles with that kind of batch size. Like it starts, washing into my system RAM and stuff. So, what you can do is fix the seed and use these VHS loader nodes. See this skip first frames? If you have a fixed seed and you have like a 70, you can only do 70 frames at a time. You can do 70 and then skip the first 70 for the next run, and then hit Q prompt, and then hit 70 plus 70, 140 Q prompt plus 70 Q prompt, and it'll do batches of 70 frames, one after the other with the same seed. So it'll be like one long continuous animation. And then you can just cut those together in Resolve. Just literally staple them all together, and it'll work fine. So yeah, don't worry about batch size and all that crap, because you can do longer runs. It's just you got to break them up into smaller chunks. That's all. Because like once this stuff hits the VAE decoder, your VRAM is just like, help. Because it's trying to decode, hundreds of images at once.
Sorry, real quick. Doc, absolutely never correct yourself into saying Devin instead of Matisse. Gross. Just as like if anybody was reading chat. These are awesome though, honestly.
Yeah.
Like the amount of like changes between the different speeds here. It's like they're actually quite beautiful. Robert,
Nope. Whoa, whoa.
We don't talk about that.
This looks cool. So the QR code one's even better with the masks. You get like some really intentional movement. That's sick. Matisse is over on Twitch. You want to get him on Twitch?
Yeah, you can find me on YouTube if you want, but yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot. Yeah, you got a YouTube too. Yeah, you should link your YouTube and your Twitch in the chat.
I don't remember. I mean, I think I'm both MatisseTec on both. Let's see.
Yeah, we'll link them anyway so the people can click, bruh. Let them click.
I can't though, bruh. Because you don't have.
Fine, I'll do it. Jesus.
Because if I do it in your chat, I get banned from it or whatever.
Lazy ass.
So I'll just write the name.
No, it's okay. I got it. HTTPS Twitch.tv, right? Twitch.tv/MatisseTec.
Yeah.
And just YouTube.com.
Yeah, those are the ones.
Is it?
Yeah, if you guys are interested, there's a lot of programming that happens on these areas. Sometimes it's great.
No.
Other times it's hilarious.
How do you get to your thing? Matisse?
Oh, it's at MatisseTec, I think, instead of.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, it's at Matisse now. Yeah, that's my bad. This one will work, guys.
YouTube forced an at in front of all of them,
that's
or whatever,
right,
a week, a month ago, or whatever.
They changed that.
Yeah, it's some bullshit that they just changed. It's some weird stuff. It's like
because we all went to usernames or whatever.
Yeah, like we're all kind of used to that kind of thing, but it's like, why did you just do that randomly out of the blue? Like that's very weird, but whatever.
Listen, I for one would like to thank my YouTube overlords, and I love you guys.
You know what? You're right. You know what?
Look, I like YouTube, man. I think they're great.
You are in the correct here. Yeah, if you guys want to watch a lot of really weird content where basically we're basically stealing what Purz has been able to do on his streams and then repurposing it into Purz shorts. That's what I have on my YouTubes. It's real bad.
That's how it is. That's how it should be. I am trying to find my. There we go. I want to try.
Reminds you of Tron from Spaceballs. Yeah,
Yeah,
dude, that
yeah.
does remind me of a Barf/Tron. That is right. That's
I want to
about
try
right.
this one. I like this one. I think it's cool. I want to try this one. Literal jam. Spaceballs, I think it was my favorite movie when I was a kid. And it's funny, I didn't understand half the jokes at my age, you know what I mean? But
Oh yeah, that's the best
now
part
you
about
watch it
those
now when you're older, it's so funny.
Yeah.
It's
I mean that's
so
why that
funny.
shit's so much funnier when you're older, right? Because
Yeah.
it's like, oh my god, why did I think it was funny when I was younger? Because this is so much better.
You know when the guys are combing the desert with and then they show the dude with the afro pick?
Oh yeah.
That guy is
I ain't found nothing.
Yeah, we ain't found shit. That guy, that's Tuvok from Star Trek Voyager. That actor.
Wait.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah, you can look it up. It's the same dude. Yeah, it's him.
Wait.
What? His name is Russ something. Oh, I forget. But yeah, it's the same dude. Yeah, it's Tuvok, the Vulcan from Voyager. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, because like I did not realize that in the slightest. What?
Yeah, we ain't found shit.
We ain't found shit. And Vaults, hey yo, thank you for hanging out over on those types of things in the future. You know what? The only thing I want to shout out is it's gonna be a little bit different from here. We're gonna be doing a little bit more, whack ass stuff. If you think that what we've done from Purz's normal streams into what I have created this stream to be is okay, then all right, cool. You chose the right one to subscribe to. But just warning you, my streams are a little different than what Purz does.
It's good though.
It's a whole other bag of words.
It's a vibe, yo. Use the Schwartz.
Use the Schwartz. I hit strawberry. Girls not wearing tops. Yo, Purz, do you know what they're talking about?
Yes, I heard.
Exactly
I'm fine with that. I think that's fine. I'm fine with that.
Yeah. All right. So for anybody who doesn't know what's going on right now, you're not allowed to actually be nude. The news was wrong. Please do not actually
really?
draw
No,
anything that you're not supposed to do. Like
Hold on.
3 days ago, 2 days ago, don't do what you think you're allowed to do. TLDR, it's just sort of you're allowed to accidentally flash stuff, and it's not going to be okay.
Whoops. So like, whoops. You can.
So like Purz, you know how you were like, oh no, like I could accidentally with SDXL like turbo like flash like nudity if the CFG is too low. Don't worry about it.
I will worry about it.
No, on Twitch. I'm not talking about.
I'm not
YouTube.
on Twitch.
I'm like legitimately not telling you to not worry about it. Sorry, I did. That's the words I used.
I'm gonna keep worrying about it.
Scratch that. But don't worry about it on Twitch.
Yeah.
How drunk is Matisse? Robert, no.
I do think that that change is probably fine. For the long run, it's all good. Just as long as there's some kind of age wall, right? So the kids can't have access to streams that might have potential nudity. But I mean, it's 2023. Whatever.
Yeah, no, that's absolutely exactly what the whole thing is. Like, because I mean, like every single website, it is how it is. So it's just going to be different ones doing what they do. Talk about nudity, you missed something. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm saying. That's actually funny. All right. Yeah. I could send a link to you if you want to send the link to everybody. If that will make this conversation make more sense.
This is cool. I really like
Yeah,
what
if you
the
guys
QR code
Google
ones are doing.
Twitch nudity, it'll probably bring you right to it. Or actually, you know, it'd be even funnier if you guys Google. You know what? I shouldn't. Never mind.
Yeah, I don't even think that's a good thing to
I was gonna
Google.
tell you the wrong way to get to exactly where we are.
Yeah, I'm gonna remove the 4x ones, but I really like what the QR code is doing to these V3s. The only thing I am noticing is that the quality seems pretty dotty. You know that stable diffusion spaghetti.
Yeah,
It's kind
definitely.
of that's kind of unsettling. So what I'd like to do is a 16 frame animation. That is 768 by 768, and see if that mitigates it a bit, or if
Do
it's
you
just
think?
absolute nonsense.
Do you think the speed between each one of the frames of your input um animation that you're doing over there for the I don't know, whatever the black and white one is, do you think that that is essentially creating why each one of the different ones of these, like the speed of that one, is why the different frame rates of the other ones are good or bad? Because potentially we could do a like a difference between the frames and then tell if you should do just the 12, a 24, a 48, or like a 36 like frames interpolation type of a thing.
What?
Okay. Fair. Yeah.
Try that again.
Uh
I didn't follow. But not necessarily
if
your fault.
you have if you have a bunch of different frames that move a lot, they need interpolation between them more than frames that don't move a lot. If yeah, no, that's not gonna help. You know what? I don't know how to say what I was trying to say in a good way.
Hmm.
We'll get back there offline. It'll happen.
You never know.
Probably. Most likely not. Yeah, it never.
It might.
Both getting there at the same time, yet never.
Whoa.
Yeah, actually though, this looks great.
That's like a cinematograph. Okay, well, what does this look like at like full bore full bore QR code? Because we've been doing it at 35%. So like, what does it do at 100?
Wait, so like, are you trying to QR code it, or what are you doing? Like, what?
I'm using this with the QR code ControlNet, and I want to see what happens. Because what normally happens is it diffuses two different things, where the black and where the white is. So usually you get some insane results. So I will see what we get. It might just be white, like light and dark, but it might also not. It might
Yeah,
also.
no, that makes sense. Yeah, it makes sense.
It's like one and zero. It's like two different. Like a
I
boolean.
like how the comment of putting NSFW into the negative helps is actually like a comment on your stream that's very funny.
Oh, I've been putting it in the positive.
Oh my, me too. Like,
Whoops.
I want this for my stream. Like, come on, guys.
You know what else is a really awesome node? Have you seen this one?
Which one? The color match? I have not. What can you do with that one?
Well, I'm glad you asked. Let's
Yeah,
get
what
rid
can
of
we
this.
see?
And let's pop one of these. There we go. This is what I wanted. We're getting a full run of this. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. All right. This is going to be totally unhinged. I love it. Okay. Color match is going to take this output. I'm going to do I'm going to do the film 2x output. Yeah. We're going to take the original input image as the input. And this is going to color match the output to the input.
Okay.
It is sick and completely overpowered and really cool. I'll show you. I'll show you. Okay, I think that is everything. Yes. Film, color match. Yes. Cute. Howdy.
That's
awesome. Yeah, Corey. Blender, like my stream last night, you know, or not last night, my last stream, making masks, making you can make shaders that look like depth maps, but they're not, and then you can use those for ControlNet for moving motion. It's Blender plus AI is just incredibly
that's the way to go.
Yeah,
that's the way to go always.
Like I always talk about this, and people are probably sick of hearing me say, but AI is not a replacement for workflows; it's an augmentation for workflows. So yeah, one day, yeah, maybe it will replace workflows. But right now, the most powerful thing we can do with AI is use it to do the stuff we suck at, or the stuff that takes forever, or the stuff that you just don't want to do. Like just
I'm putting my hand up real quick.
Integrate it into your control, or into your control, integrate it into your workflow if you want, right? It doesn't have to replace any part of your workflow you don't want it to. If you want to draw better, then just draw and then use AI to finish the drawing. Like, have fun, use stuff, play with it, do it.
It's crazier. That stuff gets even crazier when you think about it, because like on the other side, like we end up being able to use those, like, oh, what if you just play with this? What if you just do this thing? What if this ends up doing this thing for new workflows that we can then do moving forward, man? I don't know. I see all these different things that you guys are doing, what you guys are like building, and I'm just like, man, as like a person on the outside, as a person who's not building these things, but just like using other person's workflows that have been built, it's great to understand like how these things are even like possible. It's very, very, very cool.
Corey, there's actually a whole rig now for Comfy where you can deep bump materials right in Comfy and generate so you can generate tiled textures, and then you can deep bump them and give yourself the roughness and all the other maps. Then you can just make a Python script in Blender that will pull them in and name everything and put them in the right places. So you could just do a pipeline of generating textures in Comfy and literally just plopping them into Blender. I'm hoping someone releases like a Python workflow for that, so that the rest of us don't have to go through ChatGPT to do it. But yeah, so fun.
Even if you have to go through ChatGPT, that means there's an API endpoint, so it will be possible to do what you're asking.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you got Python and you've got files that have file names, so I'm pretty sure you can get there, right?
It's so funny. It looks like I'm just like attacking your neck when I'm drinking water.
Drinking water, yeah.
Yep.
Yep. Cloudy, cloudy water.
Yeah, that's some very cloudy ass water.
Just when I thought I was out.
No need.
And they pulled me back in.
So yeah, the only thing that I want to shout out for anybody who's interested in this type of stuff but doesn't have the compute to be able to do it is just that, like, I steal all these workflows from Purz every time I watch him do these things, because I think these are awesome. and I got a 4090. So if you want to run them, I got a computer that you can run them on. So, you see his workflow, it's likely something that I've already replicated. Because, I mean, end of the day, I steal fast. I'm good at that. That's something I've harvested a lot of knowledge into.
Sounds like I
But
need to
legitimately,
ban Matisse from my streams.
that's what's up. He's got to ban me before that's gonna happen. So if
I'll just
y'all
evade
wanna,
it.
yeah, if y'all wanna be able to use the things that he's not gonna. Oh, and I'm gone.
Yeah. I used to have a guest tonight, but he disappeared. I don't know where he went.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to that
I don't even remember his
guy.
name.
TLDR though, if you guys want to be able to use these things, but you don't have the compute, please do hit up my compute because I bought it and I feel like shit. I need to make it so that I don't feel bad that I bought these things. Because why did I pay so much money for something that I could have just, $6, $7, $8, $12 like total so far on like AI online. So please use my computer so that I don't feel bad. That's what I'm asking. That's the endpoint that I'm looking for.
Just use the man's computer. Why
Make
won't
it
you
so
just
that I
use
don't
his
feel
computer?
bad. It's my 4090. Oh.
You're gonna wake up tomorrow. Your house gonna be so hot.
Dude, you have no idea how hot it is in the mornings. My bedroom gets so crazy warm from that computer. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, my office is in the summer, especially. LOL. I was streaming in the summer, just dripping buckets on Twitch because it was like,
Yeah. Like,
you know,
no. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
that was with the 3070 too most of the time. And now I got the 3090. It gets way hotter. Way hotter.
Yeah, it does.
I'm just gonna kill my video because hitting the VA decoder at 768 is gonna definitely chonk my VRAM.
Cool.
But
Cool.
I'm still here. I didn't go anywhere. You just can't see my pretty
All right,
face.
nobody believe him. He is just an AI voice. I am
Yeah.
playing him from my side.
Yeah. Matisse developed me in the 90s. I'm just an AI
Took
bot.
that 4090 with the city skylines. Oh man, skylines thing.
City
Yeah, that
skylines.
would be
Yeah.
good. That'll be fun.
Yeah, Corey. I don't think we're far off from that because the real time component, I think, is the linchpin to all of that. Once we can sort of actively, literally surf through these latent spaces, things are going to change. The interactivity is going to go crazy. Imagine synthesizers and stuff with a visual component, right? Like it's really exciting. It's really exciting stuff. Like I can't wait for the first analog video synths that use AI.
Yeah, that's why when DJ Tato was coming in here and saying that they figured out how to get the OSC in here, I'm like, dude,
Mm-hmm.
you don't know how excited I am about that idea.
Yeah.
Like, I have so many plans for why I want that.
Yeah. Because the OSC talks to literally anything. Anything with a heart, you can
By the
you
way, do
could
you know
do
who
a
DJ
OSC
Tato is?
output. No.
Oh my god. Purz. Did they come here because of okay. 1 second. Let me just give myself a little excited. Like, I gotta dance a little bit. That makes me very excited. Alright, dude. DJ Tato is a crew. He's a buddy. That's one of the guys who, if you don't know him, you will love this dude. You know how I like to do programming and make things automated to do certain stuff. I'm saying this in a very general terms.
Yeah.
So that's that guy's job for 25 years before I was born.
Nice.
And you'll have so much fun with this guy.
Awesome. Awesome, 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 awesome.
What are these nodes that you're looking up right now?
I'm trying to get that link for Make Believe TV here.
Nice.
But yeah, see, it makes seamless diffuse textures that you can pull into Blender. And then just apply them to things, you know, with depth and normals and all that awesome, awesome, awesome stuff. Height and displacement and fun. Oh, hell yes. This is vibey as hell.
Dude. This 4x and actually 2x are so good.
Yeah. So this is the color matched one. You see how it's color matched to the original image?
Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah, it helps like retain the vibe of the input image. This one's not as severe as it usually is because this was actually pretty close. But yeah, normally it's, you know, really sick. They look so good synced up.
It does. That really looks great.
This is awesome. I'm gonna back it off a little bit. I'm gonna say like 0.75. And I think I'm actually gonna go back to 512 because that took friggin' forever. But it seems to have helped with a bit of it, but it's still got that spaghetti, the AI spaghetti look everywhere.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
I've also heard bag of spaghetti is a fantastic negative prompt.
Just the word spaghetti?
No, bag of spaghetti. Specifically bag of spaghetti.
Okay, sure.
I don't
Why
know.
not?
Let's try it. Yeah, that random head in the corner is awesome. Hey guys, I'm here too. Third wheel vibes.
Oh, wow. That's pretty trippy.
Yeah, MTB is the best. That node pack is incredibly handy.
Damn. MTB gave so many tips.
Render. 3 minutes. That's better.
All right, it's like 7:30. Had to eat some chips. Got very hungry.
Is it only 11:30 there?
Oh, all right. I see how it is.
No, I thought it was late. I thought you were further away. I thought you were in another time zone.
No, I'm PST. You're EST.
Yeah, so
Yeah, I'm 3 hours other direction.
I was gonna say
It's 7.
yeah, it's 10:30 here.
Yeah.
I'm vibing on this method though. I love QR codes, but this new AnimateDiff model is sick. Longer context length would need new AnimateDiff motion models. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know who's training those. I don't know who to talk to about that. I don't know how to train
at least
them.
you know that there are people to talk to, though.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool. There's a rocket launch visible from LA in 1 hour and 40 minutes. Didn't who just hit 200K? Yeah. Animate diff context length. Context length is the amount of frames that the input videos are trained on for the temporal model for animate diff. So someone trains a 32 frame model, then we'll have a 32 frame context window. But as far as I know, nobody has trained that model yet. Or if they have, they work at Pika or or a runway
Wow.
or
Okay.
somewhere with a black box, right?
True though.
Yeah, it's like if it exists, it's probably not public. That's all. And it probably took a metric buttload of VRAM to train. Does that just iterate based
By
on
the way, I don't
training
know
on
if
trained
your
data?
camera is showing up.
Oh yeah. My room was smoky.
Yep.
3090's throwing smoke, if you know what I mean. Holy crap, it's done. Yeah, backing it off a bit.
You know,
is
some
the
of these
move.
workflows just like it takes up all of your camera.
Yeah. This is sick. This is yeah. 80% is, or 75% is good. You still get the mask, but it's people and things that you prompted. Okay, that's awesome.
Yeah, these look great. These actually
I'm
look
gonna
great.
get off the Tron train. We can try these totally insane wrestlers. Actually, that's probably gonna make something I don't want to make. Let's try the girl from the ring. Let's try the girl from the ring. Yeah, let's try the girl from the ring. Let's see what that makes. The Ring, 90s horror movie. Woman climbing out of a TV. Yep. I don't think the bag of spaghetti helped at all, but that's okay. All right. That run, we are coming up on the 4-hour mark-ish, so if you haven't yet, stand up and stretch your friggin' legs. If you don't want to, that's fine. I'm not your mom, but I'm going to.
Watch Matisse. He's dancing.
Yeah, watch
He's-
Matisse.
he's got-
Watch Matisse dance, and I'll stand up and stretch my legs.
The whole time I've actually been standing, so you all been doing this. You should do this too.
I actually got a new mic stand, so I can actually just stand here, but I kind of did it so I could just stand here while diffusing. Because diffusing is long. Stretch your legs or don't.
Don't. Legit though, my back hurts. We're going into a sitting desk.
Yeah, you can't stand all the time.
I stand about 90% of the time of my stream.
That's pretty good. My camera's too low, I think. Yeah. I need a new camera too. I always need new stuff with streaming, man. You get
That's how it
something,
is.
you think it's good, and then you watch it, and it's like, oh man.
You have a Pixel phone by any chance?
No, I have an iPhone.
Too bad. I was gonna say, you have a Pixel phone from the last 3, maybe 4 years.
You can use that as a regular webcam.
I do. Well, I have a Pixel 3. It's pretty old, I guess.
Well, I mean, that's not that. Maybe that would work.
But I mean, I have a decent webcam. It's just, you can't look at me when I'm standing up. That's all.
Yeah,
I have to like crouch down.
That's just the way it is.
But I am liking this new mic stand because it's spring activated or whatever, so you can grab it and reset it and stuff.
Yeah.
My old one was like a kick mic stand on my desk, jamming me in the face. Whoa! That's what I asked for. I asked for the ring girl coming out of a TV, and I got it.
I mean, I don't hate it. I mean, I hate it.
I hate it, but I don't hate. Yeah, it's a great result. I like when she gets squished. Look, wow.
Oh my.
That's crazy. They haven't released, or at least because as far as when I first started this, because Inkadink hasn't hooked up the stuff we need for the what are they called, the 2 checkpoint ones that came with it, the scribble and the something else. So once he hooks that stuff up, I think then we can try that stuff out. But as far as I know, we don't have access to that stuff right yet. We just have access to the V3 motion model, which we're just kind of exploring right now with IPAdapter and QR code ControlNet, and we're making some pretty great stuff with it already. Pretty stoked on it.
Yeah, it looks great.
Get comfortable. Sorry if there's a lot of popping around. I'm gonna get my mic all better soon, I promise. All right, and boop. There we are. Hello again.
Yeah, it sounds a lot better than at the beginning, if that helps.
Oh, that's good. I was worried. Okay, this is wild. This mask looks good. I do want to maybe try another one. Did I really?
Hey, look at that Matisse on your freaking downloads. I recognize that guy.
Dude, let's use that. Let's use that. Downloads. There's also this guy. Can't forget about this guy.
That's awesomely scary.
Yeah, it's totally normal and everything's cool. But where did a desktop? There you are. It's that guy. I'm gonna put Twitch streamer.
Got him.
What?
Got him. Twitch streamer.
I thought you wanted me to add bottom. My bad.
No. Got him.
Bottom.
I mean, if you wanna, it's up to you.
NSFW nude bag of spaghetti. Let's just put that in the.
Yep, that's good. That's
good. Twitch streamer. What else? Discord moderator. And what's another one? Oh, Linux software engineer.
There we go.
You know what'll be interesting is we'll test the bias of the model.
Yeah. Take out some of them and be like, Linux.
We'll see.
Oh god.
We'll see if it hates Twitch streaming, Discord moderating Linux software engineers or not.
I'm assuming it hates Linux people. It's fair.
Probably does. I should have put neckbeard.
Yeah, exactly.
Neckbeard. So hey, I resemble that comment.
You're like, hey, you guys, come on.
Our battle station. Yeah, basically. good. She just keeps getting squished by that elevator there.
I was about to ask, where are we in this node? Like, what's happening here?
We're rendering you as a Twitch streamer.
Oh my. I don't mind.
Yeah, the prompt. Yeah, that's the prompt.
Render me all night long if you
So
want.
we should be good. We should be good. Oh, I forgot to change the mask though, so it'll be this mask. Let's get some more options on the table here. Movies, Blender, PNG. This one's cool. This one usually makes cool. This one usually makes
It's fine,
cool.
good, because I just ate a 2.5 times the amount of sodium I should be eating. Let's have something spicier.
280 force rate. We're gonna do 70 frames. 280 times 2, 140 divided by 270. Yes. That is, well, I said the ring, but yeah, it looks like the Grudge a bit too. It was a picture from the ring too, where she was climbing out of the TV and the IP adapters.
You know, I mean, it's going to be awful. This is going to be great.
And then, but this
I'm
one
very
is,
excited.
this one's just a picture of Matisse and Twitch streamer / comma Discord moderator, comma Linux software engineer. So we'll see if it makes him a neckbeard or not. Yeah, I know. I'm excited / horrified at what's about to happen too. Should use your face, Laura, too.
Hey, you know what? I have a model for you if you want to use mine too.
Did you see the stream with me and Tenzia?
Yeah, oh, you know what? Yes.
We were mixing our face models together at one point.
Trades, right? Yeah.
Pancakes, yeah. We were smashing
our
face
pancakes,
models.
yeah, there we go.
We're smashing our face models together.
That's so funny.
It was really funny. Oh, thanks for hanging out, Corey. Yeah, we're you know, I'll be here. I've tried to stream like twice a week, 3 times a week, but yeah, try not to go too as heavy as I was going, but yeah, I'm trying to stick around and
have fun when you do it.
Make it a hangout, yeah. So yeah, thanks for hanging out, and we'll see you soon.
If you like the chaos of the Matisse,
I just realized that the title of this video is Creative Exploration minus ComfyUI plus AnimateDiff.
Yeah, fuck minus ComfyUI.
Oh, look at this! Look at this!
Whoa, wait, what? Wow. Wait, wow. I got my face. Wait, what?
From the picture?
Wait. That's so good. That's so good. It's like a Guy Fieri, like, let me show my face in the camera.
I love how they all have black t-shirts on. Like the white t-shirt just fades to black, and then all the other ones have a black, just black t-shirt. Like that's it. Software engineer always has a black t-shirt.
That's so good. That's so good.
It's really neat. Now I'm actually curious. Latent upscale by 1.5.
Was it a story? Oh,
latent here. Latent goes to a K sampler. Positive and negative from here is fine. We'll add a little more control net on this run. Normally what you would do is run out another control net, run out variables, pass these to the other control net, and then use that control net on the upscaler so that you're not doubling your control net, because right now it's just going to use this at 75 twice. So what you would do is set up a second control net where it's using it like 35 or something, using the same inputs, and then so you can control how much more control net it does on the other run. Otherwise it does double too much control net. but we're gonna do that anyway because I think it'll be cool. So what I'm gonna do is upscale. I'm gonna do an upscaler run on one of these. It's only 70 frames, and I just want to see if we can mitigate some of this dottiness.
Oh
This
my god, you're
like
not
it's
kidding.
bad, right?
Wow.
It's yeah.
Yeah,
so,
that's real bad.
So I'm just curious if this helps or if it's like built. It's kind of baked into this V3 thing because I think there will be fine tunes of this checkpoint very soon. Just like there were temporal diff and the stabilized one and the temporal 3D motion model one and the improved human motion model. You know what I mean? So there's more than one way to skin a cat, as they say. That disgusting metaphor aside, that's not a metaphor. What is that?
Wow.
Just a gross thing to say. Model comes from AnimateDiff. AnimateDiff. Latent out to another VAE decoder, and then we need one of these.
What are you trying to build here?
Upscaler. So upscale.
Because I don't know how upscalers work. This is great.
So we're upscaling the latent before it ever turns to RGB again by 1.5. So that changes our 512 by 512 animation to oh, my screen is full screen. That's really confusing. To 768 by 768, right? Oh yeah, never use that metaphor as prompt exactly. What was I doing?
Okay.
So this is gonna upscale the latent, then we're gonna diffuse that latent so it dreams new details at that resolution using the input latent image of the upscaled latent. Yes, many words to say one thing, which is
You're upscaling. Is what you're saying.
make pixels 1.5 times dreamier.
Yeah. 1.5x.
Yeah, but the other thing is we don't need to do it a lot. Actually, we can set it to like 0.55 denoising and do like 8 steps on the refiner. It doesn't need to go hamily wham. We're just streaming.
Interesting.
VAE to VAE. Yeah, that's gonna shablam it. So yeah, it's gonna run again. If I fixed the seed, it would have actually just upscaled this one, which I probably should have done, but YOLO. So yeah, this will run, and then it's gonna run this, but it's gonna run it at 0.75 and 0.75. So it's gonna be masky as hell, very masculine. But it's gonna be this mask, so that'll be cool.
No, it makes sense.
I mean, it should be. I don't know why it wasn't last time. Whatever. Okay. So K sampler's purple. Upscale latent is purple too. VA decoder is red, and video combine is blue. We're gonna call you the upscaler. Blanc. No. Add group for selected nodes. And you
Right. So you set up each one as a node. I see what you're saying.
And that's just the upscaled output there. Mm-hmm. Title, first run. Title, upscaler. Edit group, title, outputs. Group, title, prompt. Group, title, ControlNet. Group, title, AnimateDiff. Group, title, IP adapters. And that's just the checkpoint loader. Doesn't really need a group. All right. It's our little crazy family of nodes. A happy little tree.
Happy little trees and nose.
I'm like the Bob Ross of nodes.
Honestly, I love your hair. It's very similar.
Yeah, Dune Sandworm would be cool. Collab. So yeah, purple, purple. ControlNet is like clippy, so I'll make it yellow. AnimateDiff, I know it's model stuff, but I think of it as kind of clippy too. So I always make it yellow because I think AnimateDiff and ControlNet are kind of working together. Prompts I usually make green. Anything with settings and stuff I make green. IP adapters I usually make what's that color? Cyan. Come on, quit being weird. Color cyan, yeah. And then yeah, that's fine. And then yeah, outputs are like images and stuff.
So
Are
what if I want to use
blue.
more than one image in this workflow? How would you mess with that?
Who's a what now?
What if I want to use more than one image in this workflow?
More than one image? Well, you would just stop doing this and use all 4 of these. This encode IP adapter image has 4 inputs, right? We're doing the prepare image for clip vision 4 times to look all over the image, but you don't need to do that. You can just use 4 different images and weight them here.
Oh, interesting.
Hey! Look at this guy.
That's pretty cool. Look at that. Look at that Matisse. What is that Matisse doing? Dancing.
All right, upscaler run is running. 3.5 minutes. We'll let it do its thing.
I was gonna say, me too, Matisse. I was also dancing.
Double dancing. The system,
is
down.
down. The system is down. Down, 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 down.
Oh boy, this
I'm
is
sorry,
an
I would
ADHD
ask, but I
stream. It's all
already
good.
know. Strong Bad and Homestar
Yeah.
Runner.
Of course. Hey Pixel, what's up? I got nodes in different workflows.
Down.
Matisse, are you familiar with Pixel Pusher?
The node? Yeah,
No,
I know
this
it.
person right here in our chat.
No. Should I
Okay,
be?
I do this on almost every stream because oh yeah, I
Hello,
gotta go
friend.
to my other browser. Go to my other
I
browser.
feel like
I'm gonna show
you know
off
what?
some of
You know what?
I'm gonna show off some of
I feel
Pixel
like we
Pusher
should
stuff.
be friends.
Yes.
Hi, friend. 1 second, let me look you up while Purz is doing it because I think I can.
Oh,
do it faster.
PSH, all right. PSH, there you are. Look at this.
Oh wait, I think you beat me to it. Never mind.
Everybody should follow Pixel Pusher. Follow Pixel Pusher. Don't not follow Pixel Pusher. I mean, come on. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Do you see? Do you see?
These are things I am showing you. Oh wow.
Yeah.
Legitimately though, wow.
I know. So
These eyeballs are tripping me.
Follow Pixel Pusher. It's an honor to have Pixel Pusher here. That's some pity action there. PYTTI.
Yo, Pixel Pusher. I would love to hang out with you in person for other reasons.
Crazy stuff. No, also on YouTube. What's your YouTube?
That's beautiful.
Yeah, you're on YouTube too. Yeah, there he is.
That is reminiscent and beautiful.
Yeah. Like and subscribe. I think we're still upscaling.
My camera will turn back on in a second. I am definitely not doing a lot of off-screen stuff. BRB
Your
starter or whatever.
GPU makes the room smoky. It's fine.
Oh, how do you? I don't know how to turn off the camera for real.
I can turn off your camera.
No. I was just
I
fucking
can make
around.
you
I
put
just,
your phone
I
down.
pulled the thing back in.
Ding. Okay, here we go. Upscale is happening. The AED code is done.
I really like this. This is like a really good picture. It's got my face in it. I really like this.
I think it helped. I think it helped with the dottiness. But the edges
Yeah, I
are
mean,
very the edges are very like edge detecty though. You notice that? Like,
that's the same thing that I have a lot of pimples on my face, so same thing exactly. I agree.
the same thing.
I was really trying to remember what that would be called, and I was just like, how do you say this in such a way that doesn't make me feel like shit? And I'm like, honestly, just own it. It's fine.
Let's try a different mask. I like this one too. This will be a cool one. Copy as path and put it in here. And I'm gonna do one of my favorite.
No. Put the hashtag away.
I'm gonna do one of my favorite prompts with this stuff, which is tropical coral reef, undersea life, tropical fish,
You
underwater.
can't see my face.
Plants,
wow, that's actually so much funnier. I'm not gonna show you my face.
undersea utopia.
Dude,
Right.
Purz, your workflows are so much more complex than I swear. Like we see 90% of the time.
No, there's some real bangers on Banodoco. Stuff that makes me quiver.
Yeah, fair. Very fair. Very fair.
But yeah, I mean, it's all relative, right? Like, it only has to be as complicated as you need. Like, this is actually not too bad. All things considered, all the things we're doing. We got IP adapters, we got AnimateDiff, we got ControlNet, we got a double run K sampler with a bunch of different outputs. Like, this is pretty, I would say this is intermediate. And then, the expert level stuff is where you need to reconnect the nodes you're not using every time, and that's some workflows I have are like, you need to understand the workflow because it won't do anything for you if you don't reconnect everything you need properly or don't understand what the preprocessor bay is for, like it's almost impossible to do like a turnkey workflow for any of these things you want to do with AI. So once you get into the next layer of stuff, that's you got to learn how to build your own workflows because you're constantly rebuilding the workflow as you go, right? Like you're disconnecting things and reconnecting and changing models, and you have to understand how that stuff all works, or you're just like fumbling around in the dark. So yeah, I think mine are a good like middle ground where you can like they're pretty interchangeable and simple and modular. So like you can see where everything's connected. If you wanted to reconnect stuff, you can just do it. But they have set and get nodes. There's a bunch of different ones, and those are really good for setting and getting variables across your thing. You see how all my nodes are like all the cables are running from thing to thing. You can fix that with get and set nodes by like setting values and getting them. So I can set the values here, get them here where I need them, get them here where I need them. So you can keep all the nodes and the cables inside each group too, and make your node process completely modular. But that gets confusing if you don't understand the order of operations of how diffusion works. So like all this stuff kind of requires you fumbling around with this kind of workflow for a while before you start making these modular like switching logic workflows, right? Or you just switch it to spaghetti noodles and just say YOLO.
You try your best.
And you just go to where is it? Yeah, straight. Make those splines and then just there we go. Yeah, good luck.
Wow.
This gives me so much anxiety. The curly nudes. The curly nudes.
They're cool. I'm gonna be honest with you. I like them, but
No.
like, yeah, like I feel it.
I would have to rebuild the workflow to deal with these things. But yeah, I like the circuit board myself. No, not reroute spline straight. That's the one I like. Boop. Give me some straight cables. All right, is this running or am I just sitting here talking and not doing anything? Yes, it's not running. I needed an image. Let's try
Do you RGB to RGB or image to RGB? Is the picture I give you is RGBA, and generally you should never assume that the user will give you a good picture.
I don't think it mattered because it figured out
There's
who
a
you
note
were.
that says
It
RGB to
figured
RGB.
out exactly who you were. Exactly who
Yeah.
you were. I'm just kidding.
Fair.
All right,
It does look real close.
I'm gonna drop this coral reef image. No, I'm not because it's a friggin' AVIF. AVIF files are the curse, the bane of my existence. All right, here we go.
With the Purz.
Look at that little guy. He's just chilling.
Turtle.
All right, we're just using this as IPAdapter, so the AI is going to look at this, and then we're not actually using this as an input image in any capacity. And I'm actually going to switch the this thing, the mask. Let's try the bubble flower. No, that one will be all gross. I don't like the circles that much. Do Drunk Runner. Drunk Runner's pretty cool. It won't work. Well, it might work with the coral reef. Yeah, let's do this one. How many frames is that? 178. Ugh. 178. Let's do it at twice the speed and we'll do all the frames. It'll just take a little longer. It won't be a video. It'll be a image sequence. VHS. Load images path. Yeah. Paste that. Yeah. Select every second image. Int will go to frame count as always. Patch size. Image goes here and image goes here. And you turn blue. All right. Coral reef. Coral reef. Coral reef. Coral reef. Coral reef. All right, let's do it. So this should be a person running in but it'll be a coral reef. Right? Maybe I want 65. No, I'll leave it at 75. It'll be fine. So yeah, it'll be this animation. Oh, it's fast. It's going to be fast. It's so fast. It's so fast. Well, maybe the 2x will be cool. I don't know. I think it's just going to be fast. One thing I saw one workflow do was it would rescale only some of the control nets. Yeah, the soft scaled control net stuff is actually for weights, I think. Not for the size. But yeah, rescaling the control net input images is good if your images are big because the control net preprocessors only really need 512 by whatever or whatever by 512. They're all trained at that anyway, so. All right. I think it's 3.5 minutes. Yeah. think we'll let the first run finish of this, and we'll check it out, and then yeah, I'll probably call it a night because we've been at this for about 4 hours, for almost 4.5 hours, and that's a good amount of time.
That's a crazy thing, right? You know, that's the thing that always blows me away, right? Where it's like, how much time have I been doing this machine learning?
I know. It's crazy. But yeah, it's you know, you get so many fun returns while you're doing it, so it's, I don't know. Yeah. It's fun.
So, okay,
use
one
use
second.
Matisse's use
Before we get to
Matisse's
the end of
GPU.
your-
Use Matisse's
before we get to the end
GPU
of
if
your
you don't
stream,
have one.
let me shout out the system that I got going on here. You guys, I have like too many computers. These are things that have happened because I meant to basically learn how to stream. And it was people like Purz who taught me that there were cool things that I could put out there. Basically, I want to make it so that the computers that I bought, hey, you guys can use them too. That's cool. That's basically my shout out. Like, I mean,
Use them
that's all I
shits.
want to do. Yeah, please use my computer so I don't feel like I'm like wasting compute. Because like at the end of the day,
always be
I feel
using
like,
compute to make it worthwhile.
like I mean, like I feel like I kind of fucked up. Like I bought too much and I
Yeah.
can't use it all. Like I need your help. So use my computer.
You heard the man. Get in there. And that's at MatisseTec.dev, right?
Yeah, it's MatisseTec.dev.
Nice.
Very, very easy. You find me where my stuff is. You see the
And Matisse
stuff
has a Discord too. If you're into this stuff, you should go check out his Discord. There's a lot of smart people in there too.
Yeah, there's people who know not only what I know, but also stuff that, Purz has taught us, and just across the board, everybody knows stuff that, like, it's one of those things where there's just a lot of people who know what's going on. It's a lot of fun. So if you're one of those people who want to try to interact with like a group of people who are programmers or like groupies of this whole thing, you'll probably be right. You'll be right there with the crowd. It'll be
Right
great.
at home. Yeah, everyone's really chill. Same with my Discord. Everyone's really chill there. Come by and hang out. I usually announce my streams there a couple hours before I go on. So if you're having trouble getting notifications, you don't see the streams on Twitter until after and stuff. Discord's a place to get all the announcements. Or you can just mute those announcements and hang out for the free resources and smarty pantses in there. I got mask packs, AnimateDiff and ControlNet workflows, and some Deforum workflows in there for hybrid video stuff. If you're into that, yeah, come on by, hang out. We're all chilly. We're all chilly willy. Nobody's gonna yell at you. Well, they might, but I doubt it.
Yeah, that's how it works.
Hey, look at that person running in the background a little bit.
Oh,
like running so fast.
actually, though, they're like very, very, very fast. Hopefully, the 24 frames per second or like the 2x will be fine.
Yeah, I'm gonna rerun this and do a long one without the upscaler run. But yeah, this was really fun. Thanks for doing it with me, Matisse. It was really awesome, and thanks everybody who hung out. And yeah, MatisseTec on all the socials, MatisseTec.dev for the machine learning stuff. Go to Twitch, go to Discord, go to my Discord, go to my Patreon, go to my website, Purz.xyz, all that stuff. Love y'all. Thanks for hanging out. And I'll be back on what's tonight? Friday? I'll be back on Sunday, I think. Sunday or Monday. But yeah.
And real fast, I just want to steal this because look at this. If we're going to swoop this for our own clips. Yo, look at this awesome like clip channel. Look at this guy. This guy has managed to create all of these beautiful views. We're going to be able to look at all of these different things that are above our head here. You've seen like all the things over here to the left. You've seen all the things over here to the right. This guy has managed to create all of these different things, and they are different things that you guys can learn how to create on your own channels. Look, Purz is definitely one of those guys that you guys should watch. All right, I'm just stealing that so that people watch that in the future. Yeah,
Thanks,
fuck
buddy.
everybody for not understanding why that happened.
Right back at you. Right back at you, buddy. Hell yeah. All right, guys. Thanks for hanging out. And I know there's 21 of you here and I hate to leave, but you know what? I'm tired. I'm tired.
You know what?
I'm tired.
Love you all. Thank you for chilling.
But yeah, grab AnimateDiff 3. The link I think is in the description. If it's not, I'm gonna update all that crap because I think it might just have Marigold in there. But I'm gonna update the description also to talk about the fact that we play with AnimateDiff 3 tonight instead of Marigold stuff. So yeah,
follow MatisseTec on Twitch.
Yeah, do that. All right, love y'all. Take it easy. See you soon.
Love you. Bye.
Bye bye.